this.
Yeah, should we call it the high octane episode? Because we are all not amped at all.
I only have this one life.
Yeah, maybe.
No, we need to just go ahead and get into the podcast so we can talk about this.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, all right.
Because I got some things I need to say to you.
Yeah, I was gonna make a.
Okay.
I was gonna make a statement as well.
All right.
It was very daddish too, so we'll
Count this shit. Let's just go.
Okay, let's jump right into that.
Oh my god.
All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of the CAMcast, which is apparently turning into an intervention.
Yay!
Yes. We've got some real problems with you, son.
Yes, dear leader, we love you, and we worry about you.
Real quick, I have Mike, dear leader, Doc Taste, purveyor of Brocam, smeller of cut grass,
Yes,
Man about town.
noted bon vivant,
yes.
and I'm joined by assistant soundboard engineer,
He was rocking it tonight.
Doc Taste,
Who's
Uncle
not-
Radical.
I don't even have a soundboard in front of me. What the hell's going on?
I know.
We're not
you're-
doing the soundboard tonight
Oh,
for reasons.
That's
Whatever.
okay. We will figure out all of this very soon.
Again, learning experience.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, and then we have the one, the only, the Pizza Dad.
Oh, friggin' miss you guys.
The Pizza Dad.
The one and only Pizza Dad.
Yeah.
I
As
need to
many
get that.
times as we have tried to replace you, we just can't do it.
Nobody
Like
makes
the guy will show up and
Right.
everything, and we'll be like, God, you know what?
You know, it's funny. My wife says that exact same thing every day. Oh,
I think her audition process might be a little bit different than
Yeah.
ours.
Yeah.
Dad jokes right out the gate.
Yeah, my
Damn.
last child was blonde, dark hair, but whatever. You know, I'm
Whatever
sure
the
it's-
opposite of you is.
Yeah,
You know, so I'm seeing the shit car over here.
yeah.
This
We got
BMW, right?
we got some Hoonigan
Yep.
on the TV.
And I've got some amazing pictures of this car.
Yes.
And amazing pictures of me in this car.
Well, yeah, you're.
I am really wishing I had a sticker that said the professor was here that I could have just slapped somewhere under the car.
Don't worry, we'll figure this
That's
out.
a good idea.
We
I
will.
just want-
Sneaky,
I just
sneaky
want the
sticker.
professor was here and just like stick it right next to the hood latch, like the hood release.
Yeah,
Because there was no interior in that car.
No,
yeah.
don't worry. We
It
will.
was like black and brown dirty metal.
Yeah.
I just wanted to just pop right there.
Or like in the door jamb of the driver's door or
Exactly.
something
I
like
mean,
that.
shit happens. This is
Yeah.
proof. I've got a close-up shot of that.
oh yeah,
Isn't your profile pic on Facebook inside this car?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It is.
yeah.
Love that. Shit car is
Fantastic.
love. Shit car is life.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and move this a little bit further away from the edge.
It is.
I'm just going to go ahead and hold that.
Okay, do that.
Yeah. I'm done.
All right, so we have things on the agenda. But
Things.
first,
Things and what?
But
things
first.
and, things
Oh.
and stuff, and we got to pick a contest. Oh, by the way, this podcast is sponsored by Steady Broke Clothing.
Steady broke.
Hey!
Yes.
What?
And unofficially sponsored by Marco's Pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to the people who are actually sponsoring this.
Yes.
Who actually pay us.
Just because you don't have money doesn't mean you can't live your dreams. Unless your dream is to have a lot of money, then it doesn't quite work that
Right.
way.
But even
And-
then,
Anyway,
wear it ironically.
head to steadybroke.com, put a bunch of shit in your cart, and then use
Cam
coupon-
15, isn't it?
Cam Auto 15.
Cam Auto 15.
Cam Auto
Save
15.
15% on your entire order.
And
You
these
don't even
shirts.
have to switch to Geico to do that.
No.
Hell no. We're
And
saving
you get
money.
Hey.
and you don't get cut rate insurance. You get a badass T-shirt
Yeah.
and clothing and a
Yeah.
hoodie. I freaking love it. I wear it every Friday because that's the way I celebrate the work week. Right?
I
say, hey guys, guess what? Look at this, broke as fuck. Screw you all. Have a good weekend.
yes.
Yep.
But I love it.
I wore mine at the auto show on Monday. Got
Nice.
got some people saying I need that shirt. Told them where to go.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
Yep.
I'll be wearing it at the Silicon Slopes. It's a tech conference starting tomorrow on Friday.
Hey, that's right. There's that tech summit.
Yeah, Tech Summit. So
Ooh.
I'll be rocking the Steady Broke shirt on Friday,
Hey.
trying to get as many selfies with as many CEOs as I can. We'll see what
Attaboy.
happens.
Good man. Good man.
Might get fired.
Aha.
There we go.
That's
So,
okay.
Totally worth it.
I mean, hey, you've even got a Mark II.
Yeah,
Doing the
the
tire lift.
Yeah, he's
doing the
lifting.
everything that it
He
does.
He is marking his
He's
territory.
Marking his territory.
Yeah.
Ah, I see it.
And not only am I wearing this shirt, but I will be buying yet another Mark II. Dave, I will be joining you yet again.
Good.
I have to do it. I have
Attaboy.
to.
Good.
My wife will kill me. Speaking of buying cars,
Yeah.
That's something I have yet to do.
Yeah.
you're still shopping.
Kind of enjoying having this extra $300 some odd a month.
Nah,
You know,
that's wrong.
it's not wrong. It's
Nah, we
pretty
need-
awesome.
I mean, the best kind of vehicle is one that's paid off.
Yeah, that is true.
That's
I gotta.
That is
tell you,
absolutely true.
As somebody who owns 20 that are paid off.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. See, I always financed everything up until my Well, no, everything. Up until the Beamer was my first cash-only car, and now,
rad.
now
Wow.
the Mini is a cash-only.
I was going to say, I mean, you paid
Well, my
so little
GTI,
for
I
it.
had a loan on, but I've had that car for 9 years.
Yeah,
I paid
yeah.
it off in 3, and so, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I freaking love that world. But Dear Leader is, he was looking at LS400s, LS430s.
LS430s.
Really filling my heart with hope.
Drove the presidential one.
The president with the full power, everything.
power, everything front and rear.
And apparently a lot of these vehicles are having some issues.
Yes.
Yeah. So so we told you about the Impreza with its clutch pedal that did not want to go down at all.
It
Right.
sounded to me like you were trying to push a 2x4 through a block of foam.
Yeah, that was. Except that would have some sort of give.
This one did not.
Yeah. So did that. You heard about that. Drove the finally drove an LS430. Actually
Right.
drove 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They were.
Floaty.
Yeah, they were floaty. I mean, they were giant, luxurious things. But then I kind of want something I can kind of go, like throw around and.
Yeah. Let's go carve a canyon.
Yeah.
Which I love that thought. You're heading in the right direction.
Trent, the shadowy billionaire, tried to convince me that it's fun to make an elephant walk the tightrope, but I am of the mindset where you might as well just get the acrobat to
Says the
walk
guy
the
who
tightrope.
daily drives a Dodge Ram now or something like that.
I
Some
mean,
big
to
old
be
huge.
fair, I'd be perfectly okay with getting sideways or doing some tight twisties in an LS430.
Yeah.
Or a Crown Vic. I mean,
Well,
I also do want to, drift a Crown Vic.
That-
Yeah, but
Which,
you're
by the way,
you are the professor.
faithful listeners, if you do have or know of somebody who has a Crown Victoria and would like to get rid of it for an insanely cheap price,
Yes.
hit a brother up.
Email at cambagbottlebag. I don't know the email address. I still
mailbag at camautomag.com.
There it is. That's it.
Hey, actually, just hit me up on social media.
That's probably better.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Hey, have you thought about a Crown Vic?
that's not really a carver.
Not really.
I mean, it's not really much of an anything car.
No,
but
it's a good all arounder.
It's there.
Yeah,
it is definitely there.
It's a-
You
what's-
can
what's
put
the
9
saying?
People in the trunk.
Yup.
it's a jack
If
of
you
all
get a police
trades.
special that still has the plexiglass divider and the plastic back seat.
Right, and it still
Then
smells.
hose it
nobody,
out.
yeah, nobody
Right.
will want to ride with you.
Yeah,
No.
it still smells of urine.
I mean, I'd want to ride with you, but
All right, and I'll pee in the back because they're all plastic seats back there.
That's awful.
I will defecate
Anyway.
all the poos.
Yeah, next thing I drove was I drove a Corolla S
With
a-
the Lotus motor.
and a dying transmission.
oh no,
Ah, I didn't
Didn't
know
want
it-
to go into second, didn't want to go into third, flat out refused to go into fifth.
Classic.
Tried dancing around the gate and everething, and it wouldn't go.
Oh,
And,
Not having it.
That's the 6-speed car, right?
5-speed.
Or was it 5-speed?
It was
Oh,
5-speed.
just an S. Okay.
Yeah, just an S.
okay.
Yeah, so
It'd be great if it was an XRS.
oh, that'd be great, but
Did we get those?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. They got the little high revving. What was it, the 2ZZ or the 1ZZ?
Something like that.
Yeah, red ones
1ZZ.
at like 8,200.
Oh
you get a
wow,
6-speed.
little screamer.
Basically the same motor that the Celica came with.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a Celica motor.
That's cool.
Second when we were doing the UE.
That's always a good sign.
That was fun.
That's
so.
a keeper. It's just saying, hey, I'm here. I love you, but I'm not going to stay in this gear. I'm out.
That's a very Volkswagen thing to do.
Yeah, it is. It is
Or
actually.
Toyota.
Yeah. That's
It
weird.
was-
So tell us what you're considering now.
Yeah.
Well, so immediately
Mr.
after,
Michael.
I jumped to, I could get the Scion IA, which only existed for, I think, one model year.
That's the hatchback, right?
No, it was a little. It's
Oh.
basically a Mazda 2
Oh.
with different sheet metal on
That's
it.
right. They had
Oh.
it here for like a year and a half,
And
and
now
then they
it's the-
pulled it out of the market.
Well,
the
and now
2's
it's
here.
no. So the Scion IA was a thing, and now it's the Corolla IA, the
Right,
weird little
'cause-
hatchback.
right.
They
is
killed
the Corolla
off.
IM.
They killed off the millennial brand Scion.
Yep,
That's
so
right.
I found one. I found a few of those in my price range. I even found one with a 6-speed manual in California.
Hey,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's that.
Why not a TC? I actually think
I
the
also looked at
TC's a
TCs
good-looking
too.
car.
Friend of,
TCs are actually fun.
They're
friend of
good.
the program, Austin Fenn, said I'm looking at TCs. Also look at Mazda 2s.
Mm-hmm. Fun.
But all the ones available locally have body damage and automatic transmissions.
Go
Gross.
figure.
Things I don't want.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So
Gross.
then, I'm gonna let you behind the veil here a little bit, listeners. So Monday, I was at the auto show looking at things, preparing a BroCam video for you, and as I was sitting in the white Alfa Romeo Stelvio
Beautiful car.
that they had
yeah.
there,
Beautiful.
the light was hitting it so dramatically; it was just gorgeous.
Right.
White exterior, red leather interior.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I'm
Preach.
talking myself into figuring out how I can get a loan for $55.
Do it.
Yeah.
They don't even care anymore. Subprime. Do it.
My phone began freaking the hell out, and Yeah, turns out my dad had chest pains, went to the hospital,
Ah.
drove himself there,
Ah.
you know.
Oh.
Turns out he needed a triple bypass.
Right.
So that was fun.
Pretty much immediately.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, faced looking mortality in the face,
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
decided I only have this one life.
Yeah. We only get one go on this big
Yes.
marble.
And then I fired up KSL cars when I finally got home and was very, very exhausted. I didn't sleep the night before.
No, of
It was on-
course.
Tuesday I didn't go to work. Tuesday, sleep deprived. That's when the old man was cut open. By the most broed out surgeon I've ever met.
Right. Pipes.
Fucking
Kept using the word pipes, if I remember correctly.
This guy sounded like he's a little
Dr.
bit too hip.
Dr. Bro.
I dig him.
Well, when he came in pre-op, he's just like, "How you guys doing? We're doing all right, Doc. How are you doing? Got my workout in, so I'm good to go."
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that was fun. Anyway, so yeah, I said I have but this only.
it's Lambo doors.
I have but only this one life to live, and why live it behind the wheels of something boring? Why not have
Yes.
some spice in life?
Yes,
Some excitement.
Such an
Oh,
inspiring message. I love where this
I
is
know.
going.
This is
Wait,
great. This
You're
is
building
great.
all this anticipation.
You know?
Yes.
And then I fired up KSL.
Yes.
Went to the car classifieds.
Yes.
And I started looking
Yes.
at
Yes.
RX-8.
No.
What the fuck?
Why? Why? No, God, no. Why?
Allow me to put forth my flimsy case.
Okay, this is okay.
So my problem is after leading this life of questionable success, by that questionable success I mean outright failure.
right.
I'm going to have to finance whatever the hell it is I get because
Yeah.
I can't come up with a lot of money.
That's the world we live in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when people say live your dreams and do a job that you love, you'll never work a day in your life. They never really thought that mommy bloggers and bored housewives were going to be a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Just horning in on the entry level photography thing that I needed to get going. And
yes. Yeah.
Anyway, so they just backed into the fence. Fun. We're watching the shithole episode of Daily Transmission over on the Hoonigans page.
It's fantastic.
If you're curious as to what we're watching. So my case is they're new enough that I can get a long enough loan
Right.
that it's not going to ruin me.
So it's cheap. It's livable. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's budget friendly.
They're also, all the ones I found, they're all 6-speed cars. They all have under 100,000 miles.
Right.
And they
And
go,
they're probably on their second engine.
Yeah. Or third. Keep going.
I mean, so long as the warranty took care of that, I'm good. Some dude in his backyard doing this, I have questions about.
Right.
But yeah, they go from anywhere from like $4,500 up to like $7,000.
Wow.
I
Which, you get a decent amount of car for that.
Well.
yeah,
But you're also subscribing to a decent amount of potential issues.
well, I mean, yeah,
Well, we were talking about this before you got here, Professor. We were saying, yeah, I am just going to straight up destroy him in every way, shape, or form in my Mini Cooper in any type of race against that car. In a drag race, I will beat him.
No, but he'll win in the race to 9,000 RPM.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
But he'll be 2 car lengths behind me when he hits that. That's fine. Totally fine. But yeah, no.
but I'll look cooler.
Yeah, that's no.
You just need to be honest. You're all about those freestyle doors, aren't you?
Those little pup doors.
I mean,
Those
That's
little
exactly how
late 90s GM.
That's exactly how Mazda pitched it to Ford.
it's a 4-door.
They said, but it's a 4-door.
Yeah, see, 'cause you got
But
the,
no, it's a sports coupe.
It's a really.
But we have these freestyle doors.
it's a sport.
Is that what they
It's a
marketed
sports
as?
vehicle with
Freestyle doors.
And they
It's
said,
a
we
sport-
like it, make it.
It's a sports coupe with 4 doors, unlike that shit that BMW is doing.
Right.
Where they're just giving you an outright sedan.
Sedan
Well, I mean,
with
it's
a
coupe.
horrible roofline in the
If
rear.
you're just going to cut right to the chase and
Oh, the
like,
pizza's here. Did I hear someone knock?
Maybe.
probably.
Let me go see.
Okay.
Make fun of me.
Why don't you just get a BMW
No.
so I can call you a prick legitimately?
Or an Audi.
Or an Audi.
Or all the cars I love,
I mean,
which
I've actually started looking at B5 A4s again.
They're so
and
cheap.
Passat 4Motions again.
so cheap.
Because I've come across a guy on Sloppy Mechanics
Right.
public page,
Right.
which I love that page. I follow it.
That's just
You
right
guys
up your
should, too.
right up your
That's
alley.
my thing.
That's your jam.
Absolutely.
That's
There's a guy who's got a big turbo built bottom end 180 A4 with a welded center and a welded rear, and he
Wow.
just pulled the front half shafts out.
right.
And he like slides this thing on some pretty gnarly sized 18s,
Sweet.
and he, as of yet, has not had any driveline issues.
He gets it slideways.
Yeah, exactly.
That's sick.
And I those cars are dirt cheap.
Oh yeah.
And that drivetrain is dirt cheap.
Yeah, and it's pretty reliable. It's not bad.
I would
It's-
say.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
so.
It's not bad. It's better than an
But I mean,
RX-8.
I'm suggesting BMWs because Asian Mike and I have just got the software to like code and
Oh, yeah.
do all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff with BMWs.
Right.
And we got the whole suite of stuff. And I'm okay with working on them. Like
Yeah.
honestly, the easiest transmission swap and clutch swap
Yeah.
I've ever done was on the rental, the 528.
Right.
And that's okay. Like I said, I've owned 13 RX-7s, and I've probably put a motor in every single one of them.
Yeah.
I've Nissans, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so for me to say that a BMW was the easiest one to work on is actually kind of surprising.
Right.
Because I don't like those cars.
No, yeah. And the stereotype is they're usually harder to work on. You know, it's like,
Right.
oh my gosh, I'm paying so much money for this. It's got to be the hardest thing in the world. But yeah.
Exactly.
No.
And no, Asian Mike and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So are you listening, dear leader? Do you hear this?
6 or 7 BMWs.
You have a beer and
But-
pizza funded warranty program on a BMW.
Absolutely.
Well, and some money, obviously.
Yes.
Cause,
Yeah, just toss me something. I don't
whoops.
even care.
Oh, that's Gavin's gift. I got that for him. Yeah, I wrapped it in a plastic bag that I bought it in.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, you want to toss me another brew?
Oh yes, please. What's your flavor tonight?
Yes, my flavor is yes.
Okay.
As long as it's not that jar of mayonnaise.
Do you want the? We'll hit you with the seasonal
When you bring out the best foods.
seasonal pass.
Sorry, it's bring out the Fleischmann's. My best foods.
What are we?
I actually lost a game. Like there was this card game. You know where you like fill in the blanks. It's like some marketing or like.
Right.
I'm sure you know what it is. You've probably played it. I can't think of the name of it.
Cards Against Humanity.
No.
Oh, come on, that's the
it's
greatest
kind of
game
like
in the
that though. But there was one. It was like fill in the blank, right? It was like bring out the blank and bring out the best.
Ad Lib? I don't know. Anyways,
I don't
yeah.
even know. But
Mad Libs?
my
Anyways.
answer was best foods because I grew up on that whole, bring out the best foods and bring out the best.
Right.
Apparently, it's Fleischmann's.
Oh, Fleischmann's.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you learned that that's kind of a regional thing.
Yeah.
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 And I lost a game. Or
So it
based
all
on a
depends.
regional thing.
So it
because
all
nobody
depends.
else believed me.
Attaboy.
So fuck those guys. But
Yeah,
anyway,
you know.
Anyways.
Mikey,
So-
you should totally get yourself a BMW.
But,
Yeah.
But Germany's hurt me so bad.
Nah, okay, stop.
But
You know,
Let
the
me
only
stop
way
you
to
there.
get over one heartbreak is to get right under
Yeah,
another.
jump right in another. Do
it's
it.
the Mazda.
No.
No.
Let me stop you there. You had
I have
such
more experience in those rotaries than I do BMWs, and I'm telling you to buy a BMW.
right. Because it's like, as a father, I always tell my 2.5-year-olds, like, hey, aim for the stars, and you'll hit the the trees, the top of the trees, or I don't know, I'm making this up as I'm saying this, but what you're doing, dear, this is a total. This is aim for the stars. It's reality.
Aim
Hey,
for the stars and you'll
shoot
do
for the
mediocre.
moon, and you'll be lucky if you even get off the fucking ground because real life sucks, and you'll want to, Anyways,
God,
Dad,
Let's
that
at
is
least-
the
let's
best
at least-
thing I've ever heard you say.
thank you. Yeah, but what Michael's doing here
Yes.
is he's just, I don't want to say the word settling, but he's not really shooting for the trees.
It's not settling, it's giving up.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Well, there's so many other cars that you can give up on in that
mean-
price range that have better
Why
performance.
don't you just get another Acura Legend?
Yes.
Might as well.
Why don't you get a Teggy? Why don't you get
Loved
another?
that car.
Or let's.
I mean,
let's
I
get
would
a.
get an Integra, but the thing is, I want a
You
car
gotta
that's
get. We gotta get you in
gonna-
a TSX.
You
or
want
not
a car that you're going to be able to keep, right?
Yeah, I want a car that's going to be, that is where I left it when I parked it.
TS. We have dealer friends. We have friends with dealer freaking logins. and
Although,
let's-
to be fair, the last time he went to a dealer friend, he kind of got boned on a Volkswagen.
that's true. But I mean, no, we'll find you a TSX, an Acura TSX, and get that done. That's what I'm saying. Although the auctions, have you watched? They've gone crazy. Like some of the cars, the dealer auctions are going for like near retail prices.
I only watch the Copart auctions because they are literally up the street from my shop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
anyway,
so now that
what
we've
kind of debauchery are you thinking of shopping for?
well, yeah, now that we've offended all of our RX-8 owner listenership.
Shout out to Nick Nangus, who's ripping out the rotary and putting in an LS.
There you go. See, if you did that, then I'm a believer. Let's do that.
I honestly think he's the only person I know that has an RX-8.
I don't know anybody with an RX-8.
Shadowy Billionaire had an RX-8.
Of course,
Had.
of course, of course he did.
Trent
he
has had a lot of things.
Trent probably bought it right when it came out and then turned it back in to get his money back when they said, "Oh, by the way, we lied about the power numbers. We'll go ahead and give you a full refund."
Well, so no, the story.
They did that, by the way.
Well, yeah, they did.
Mazda.
There's an interesting story behind that car, but yeah, he says the only thing he really liked was that transmission. Said it was one of the best transmissions he's ever had.
No, that's CVT.
Surprise, surprise! It's the same 6-speed that's in the FRS.
Well then,
Hey, why don't we look at FRSs? Those are cheapish.
They're expensive as
yeah,
hell.
they
Are
are
you
holding
kidding me?
I thought they were in the teens, mid-teens. No?
That's
I mean-
literally double what he's trying to
Oh,
spend.
right.
I mean, if
okay.
it's
Yeah, yeah,
newer, I
okay.
can go a little bit higher, but mid-teens is kind of pushing it.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
That's the problem.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm on the
So,
same page now.
yeah, if you have any suggestions on what I should be shopping for,
Oh, I do.
or if you want to air your grievances against the railing they did against the RX-8,
Everyone does.
Jaguar X-Type wagon.
Do
No.
it. Do it. About the same reliability as an RX-8.
God, it's better. It's at least
Wow.
a Ford Duratec.
Oh, that's true. Well, then the electronics are all British Leyland ex-employees.
It's all Ford.
Oh, well, but general malaise era Ford, like early 2000s, not great.
Yeah, it's all Ford.
Not great.
I mean, I would expect the same reliability of a V6 Contour, and they'll seem to do all right.
I do love the Contour.
Get an
Mondeo
SVT
across.
Contour.
Yeah, get an SVT. There's one on KSL. There was
I mean,
with the manual.
You should just go get that Taurus show.
$3,000.
That Dad was talking about.
$2,000, and it comes with
Exactly.
2 sets of wheels and 2 trannies.
It's a 5-speed.
5-speed.
With a second transmission.
Yeah.
And a second pair of wheels.
Yeah.
A set of wheels.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's white. And
White.
It's like, what, a 95?
90,
90.
It's a
Perfect.
90.
It's a first gen.
first gen.
Do it.
that.
Do
Cocaine everywhere.
No.
Yes.
If I'm buying something that old, I'm either going to get a Cressy or another A70.
Show. Just kidding. You JDM kids. You JDM kids.
Listen, the show's not bad, but it's not at the top of my list for something that's, at this point, almost 30 years old.
I'm buying another Mark II for the love. Just do that. Get an old GTI. They're great.
No!
Yes.
No!
Do it.
No!
Do it.
God damn it.
All right.
Get a Camaro. You won't.
Oh, that'd be sick. I rock with the
have-
T-tops.
I looked at early 5th gens.
Go on.
Yeah, continue.
So,
Because manual transmission V6s are surprisingly affordable.
shockingly so.
Is 5th gen the new design?
2010 plus.
Oh, really?
2010 to like 14.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it was like when they brought it back.
Yeah, I didn't know they were that in that range already.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
But they're all manual V6s.
yeah, those manual V6s.
The old rent-a-car.
But
Exactly.
that's a 305 horsepower V6.
Oh, it is.
That's the same power to weight ratio as a WRX.
Right. But you'll have to become a retiree if you bought that car and live in St. George or Boca Raton or
I'm going
somewhere.
to have to sit on, like, a phone book so I can see out of the damn thing.
Nah.
Just buy a convertible.
Yeah.
I mean,
And you go fast enough, you don't even feel the cold air in the winter. Hey!
so we're assuming that I'm going to buy a convertible with a non-functioning top.
We only get one go on this earth, Michael.
Don't
listen-
Hey, you said it yourself.
listen
You wanna
to
live
your-
once, damn it.
Yeah, listen to your inner kit. As from Knight Rider, for the kids who don't know what I'm referencing to.
So what did he want on his headstone? Mediocrity is not a crime.
Yeah, there you go.
Places V6. Camaro
Mine-
keys. on the
My
coffin.
headstone is just going to say, meh. M-E-H. M-E-H. Brandon Christiansen. Here lies Brandon Christiansen.
Meh.
Meh.
Whatever.
A.K.A. Pizza Dad. Meh.
Yeah. Well, whatever. We'll.
Okay, I
I
like
looked at-
where your head is, but I
Or
hate
on the line.
I hate the direction you're going.
Oh.
Buick
Well,
Rendezvous.
What?
Pontiac
Yeah.
Aztec.
Buick Riata. Buick Riata.
Nissan Stanza.
Buick Riata. You don't need a back seat. Buick Riata. There's one on KSL right now for $4,000. Clean.
I am not Paco, goddammit. I am not buying a Riata.
Cadillac Alante. There's one on there too. It's a convertible.
Damn it. Yes.
$4,000. And it has under 100,000 miles. Let's do it.
Okay, so there is a mustard yellow Chrysler TC by Maserati.
Oh, shut up. I saw one today. I
with
love
the white
that.
top and the porthole windows.
Yes.
How
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh,
And it
yes.
has a for sale sign in it.
No.
How would you like to have an expensive LeBaron?
Yeah.
How are
rebadged LeBaron.
any of these better options than that RX-8?
All of them are. Just listen to us.
Do you like really want the list? Or...
Yeah. Here we go. He's got the technical. I've got the design.
We have Malaise era Chrysler plus mid-late 80s Maserati.
Minus. Major minus.
Yeah.
You can go right ahead and
Well,
start
yeah, there's that.
rifling off whatever
There's that
you want.
bi-turbo on KSL that's been for sale for literally a year and a half. It has 40,000 miles.
Yeah, the one $4,000.
Yeah,
That
they've
was
lowered
my-
it to
that was my-
$3,000.
That was my $5,000 like KSL challenge car.
Yeah, that was-
Yeah.
Still for sale. I think
Well,
they
yeah,
lowered it.
because I haven't bought it yet.
I think they lowered it 2,500. So whatever.
No.
Yeah, I think they're just like, hey, can someone take this paperweight out of the front of our shop?
Well, the guy's probably just like, I want to get paid for the motor I put in it. So
Yeah, 40,000 miles. Insane. Anyways, RX-8. I hate it, but whatever.
It's a passing fancy, but I thought it was fun.
I mean, it does handle well, right? It's got a pretty good weight balance. The
They're
driving.
the RX-8 is a fair chassis.
It's a good chassis.
It's not every one I have driven has had this odd quirk. Now I should say everyone that I've driven has been bone stock
Oh, okay.
with sub 50,000 miles. But
Right.
they have this odd quirk where you throw it into a corner,
Right.
it oversteers, then switches to understeer, and then goes back to oversteer.
That's a little unsettling.
It's
Interesting.
It's odd.
Oh.
That said,
So
it's still a decent handling vehicle.
Yeah.
Probably put some sticky shoes on it, and it would stay
Yeah.
pretty straight.
Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember the reviews of that when it first came out. It was like this.
Yeah.
This car is a handling. It's like a Miata on steroids.
It's a grand chassis.
Yeah,
And
great.
I think at least the front 2/3 of the car
Looks great. Yeah, I like the rear. It's just that the rear.
It's just
It's a
Passenger compartment.
It's just a hair too bulbous.
Yeah, a little
If
bulby.
it was more swept and didn't have the back seats,
Yeah.
I would really like it.
I agree.
I would have bought it.
Yeah, the front is sexy though. I will give you that.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
no. So
and if you get one, we will race the Mini. You might win in the drag race. I don't know. It'd be pretty even.
I've also been looking at
Mini Coopers.
Mustangs.
Oh,
Attaboy.
see, I approve that.
Attaboy.
America.
America! Fuck yeah! Gonna save the motherfucking day, yeah! America! Fuck yeah!
Anyways,
The more you know, children.
Damn right. Yeah.
Team America, World Police. Check it out.
Damn right. Yeah. So that's,
What about a Jaguar? Just kidding. Don't do it.
no?
I just want you to get like an XJR, so then you can say, Jeeves, bring around the Jag.
I didn't know to ring around the Jag with a Land Rover. Yes, but then, of course, as he's bringing it out, the transmission will fall out, the engine will jump out of the hood and murder you, and then you're done.
Fuck it, dude. Buy a Cushman.
What's that? Is that the little scooter thing?
The little 3-wheeled cars? Like the
Oh,
meter maid
Jesus.
shit?
No, don't do that.
Buy a Cushman.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
No.
Do it.
No.
Hit up Rob. Go get like a K car or something.
Dude, there's so many good cars.
Too.
What about a Volvo? You look like a Volvo guy with the beard. Let's get
Why
you a
haven't
Volvo.
you bought a Volvo?
Yes.
I don't know.
A V70 has your name on it.
I'm afraid of anything that has to come across the Atlantic. This is all Volkswagen's
no, you're
fault.
not. Oh, I guess the Japanese go through the pit. Well,
The
they could go the long way.
They could go either way, really.
Yeah, they could.
I mean, they really could, but
They could.
they're really primarily just going one way or coming from the Midwest.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
So
What about
you
an
know.
old Skyline? Let's import some shit. Get a GTS.
Newer GTO?
No. Like the
Then I get in a
freaking.
bidding war with all the drift kids who want to rip them apart and just take the motor and transmission.
Do you like the first gen that came with the 5.7? Because then they go to the 6.0 and then later
They did.
later GTO. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are actually pretty cool. They sound great.
I mean, I called on one and
It's a Holden Monero. You're buying an Australian Holden Monero.
I called on a 6-liter one that I
Oh,
found,
nice.
and it was just, the guy's like, I got 3 other people wanting to come look at it, so unless you got an offer. I'm like, nope.
No. Well, I would always say, this is just me being me. I'm like, oh, yeah, I got an offer. When can we drive it? I just love driving other people's shit. So if you ever hear from me and you're selling a car, just know I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to drive it and
Yeah,
enjoy
that's
it.
all.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was, I mean, there are things that I want, but I just can't get them. So,
Yeah, because they didn't sell the Dacia Sandero
Yet.
hey,
Good
man,
news.
Good news.
They will.
Here. Uh-huh.
Eventually.
Anyways.
I doubt it.
Yeah, no, I found a shocking amount of 5-speed Legacy GTs, the turbo ones.
Why not those?
Oh, really?
What's wrong with that?
I mean,
That's a great car.
Well, I mean, if you're just going to, throw caution to the wind and just say, fuck Euro cars and buy something that's going to explode in 40K.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, by all means, grab a Turbo Legacy.
My sister had the
By
automatic.
all means.
Yeah.
And then when it blows up, I've got EJ205 heads and a EJ22 block just waiting to go together.
well, there we go.
Those are fast cars, too. I
Yeah,
like
they're not
those.
bad.
Get a Spec B. Call it good.
I mean, I can't.
Spec Bs are definitely a lot lot more.
I know. I'm
They're
sorry.
way out
I'm
of
sorry. I just
But they are a damn fine car.
they're great
yeah.
cars.
When they work.
Yes.
Until
Under 80,000 miles.
Well, until the typical, vape sucking teenager with mom and dad's credit score decides to buy one and stance it and then drag the oil pan through a parking stall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, all the ones I've seen have at least looked stock. I'm not sure how long they have looked stock.
Could I interest you in a flat 6 automatic Outback?
At this point, maybe.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's been my card shopping adventures and the debate.
Debate indeed, because you've got so many options and all of them are terrible.
Yeah.
What should Dear Leader buy?
Yeah, we should put that out there. I mean,
All
we
the social medias at CamAutomag.
There we go.
Mailbag at
Yeah.
CamAutomag.com. That's the professor's question of the week.
There it is.
All right.
What should our fearless leader, Michael Chandler, purchase as his next daily driver?
Yep.
Keep it budget friendly.
Yeah.
Let's say under $7,500.
I'll say under like 8,
Under $8,000.
$8,000 or less.
because KSL will only for some odd reason do.
And new enough to get a
Full
decent
thousands.
decent
Yep.
loan on.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Well, let's do that.
yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. Under $8K, your idea of a good car to drive
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
KSL.
Post them up.
Or
I want to.
Craigslist if you are listening from outside the major Wasatch Front area.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what do you got?
You
for
know,
me?
all 3 of you from Idaho, and like the 6 of you from the Western Slope.
And that few of you in Japan who keep downloading. Bless your heart.
Also, huge shout out to friend of the program Kim Jong Un,
Yeah. What
the
up, buddy?
only guy streaming from
The-
China right now.
Yeah. Well, North Korea, but yeah.
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 Wherever.
His IP's in China. He's the true deer leader, so he's probably pissed off at you because we gave you that name. But whatever. Whatever. It's all semantics. So.
I mean, I would say if he wants, he can fight me for it, but he's got far better tools at his disposal.
He's got some nukes.
He won't push the button. Anywho.
Anyway, so
So you said we had an agenda. I haven't even looked at it.
we
me
barely have an agenda.
Oh, God, it's tiny.
It is very tiny. Well,
It's the off season. We're in the off season.
yeah. So, I mean, we can.
Well, jump right in though.
Yeah.
It is car show season.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes. Well, I was gallivanting around our local auto show,
Yes.
playing the fun game of what we did last year at the auto show. Me, Joey, and I think it was Abe. But we walked around and we were just looking at cars, and we saw Alfa Romeo 4C was $70,000 or $75,000, whatever it was. We're like, that's considering how diminutive the car was and some of the reviews that we've read, it's like that seems like a lot. What else can you get for $75,000?
Right.
So we played the fun game of what can you get for $75,000 or less. Yeah, included in that was like a fully loaded Ram 3500 Lariat
Wow.
with like the saddle leather interior.
I'm actually surprised it's under 100.
Wow.
It was like 74 something. Like it
Says 74,635 plus destination charges. and
exactly.
Tax.
That's all that we were looking at though. Just the,
Oh yeah. So the out the door price is going to be like mid 80s.
yeah, we didn't figuring out the out the door number. Jesus Christ,
It's car math. It's different than regular math.
it doesn't make sense like regular math
It
does.
never
Right.
adds up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, why is there an extra 3 here? I don't get it.
What happened?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's a game that I played at the auto show on Monday.
And what was the figure this year? What was the number you went off? Same? 75?
No, it was different.
Oh.
So there was Lexus had, instead of just a sea of black, white, and gray cars, they had 2 red ones. One of which was an LC 500.
Ooh, those are gorgeous.
Gorgeous, and they start at $92,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I just was so curious to see how far under I could come with some of these things, and yeah, there were. I will hopefully have the video done this, end of this week, or up early next week.
Whenever.
I got I got to sort through like 40 some odd minutes of video and audio.
Ooh.
And I kind of don't like looking at myself or hearing myself. You know. So, anyway. But yeah, so while I was gallivanting around at the Utah Auto Expo, the North American International Auto Show was happening in Detroit.
The big one.
Yep, the first big one.
The first big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Much to everybody's disappointment, Toyota was not going to debut the new Supra, or whatever the hell it was.
Liars.
Surprise.
Bunch of liars.
They said they're doing it at Geneva. So,
Liars.
Weak.
it makes sense. It's part BMW. So,
True.
anyway, but Ford,
Ah.
they had a nice showing. They showed off a new Bullitt Mustang.
Which looked awesome.
Yeah, they confirmed the existence of the original Bullitt Mustang.
Which they found in Mexico.
Yeah.
Amazing story behind that. That was awesome.
It's pretty intense. Let's see, we finally saw the thing that we all knew was coming, the Ford Ranger.
Ford Ranger, which was spotted down in Moab doing the promo shots for
Yeah,
that
that's where
actual...
they did all the promo shots.
Yeah,
so.
and the video for the unveil.
Yep. So,
Now, I'm pretty happy about this one.
Yeah, I like it too.
Well, what's nice about it is this isn't a completely new design like a lot of people think it is. A lot of people are saying, oh, well, this is a new thing. They're probably going to have a bunch of shortcomings, this, that, and the other. No.
well, it's new to
this,
us.
This is the same Ford Ranger that Australia gets.
Yeah.
And has had for some time.
And is amazing. Yeah.
And it works perfectly there.
Yeah.
So there's not any concern, at least from my angle, because if it's good enough for the Aussies and they said, yeah, let's go ahead and bring it here, it's probably going to be pretty good. Now, a lot of people are saying, you only get the 2.3 EcoBoost.
Right.
A lot of guys are wanting the 2.7, which is understandable.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of insider information that I've got from somebody in the industry.
Nice.
That training manuals and information and such include the 2.7 EcoBoost.
Nice.
Are
There
we
you
talking
go.
about our same industry source?
Probably.
Yeah. The one who openly commented on.
Oh, yeah. On a public page. Yeah, maybe don't... Yeah.
Shout out
Shout out to
Jacob.
Jacob Bastian.
How
There
you
you
doing,
go.
buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Hashtag big RE Revival.
Yep.
Revival.
Revival. Yeah.
Won't that motor come out? Because they're going to do a Raptor version of the Ranger. They've already,
They've
already confirmed that. That's
Right.
happening,
Yeah.
which
Right.
I
mean,
wanna
that's
buy.
happening, and now that the Ranger is out, I'm actually really interested to see what they end up doing with the new Bronco. Because that's
yeah.
kind of been on the line for a little while as
That's
well.
been on the back burner
better part of a
forever.
decade.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But they are going to bring it within the next year or two, right? Haven't they confirmed
From
that?
what we understand.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they keep saying. So
And they say it'll be one for the off-road, not this crossover bullshit that everybody does now.
good. So it'll be nice if they stick to it.
Yeah, someone needs to compete with Toyota. I mean, Toyota's the only one who's making actually off-roadable crap now. So, in my opinion,
I think you're right.
yeah, there's not a
Because the
Chevy.
Xterra always sucked.
Well, I've always had a soft spot for them. As
I
I've
like
owned
them,
one. Yeah,
but I just know that they're
Yeah, they
not.
look-
There's a reason why you don't see them on trails in Moab.
yeah, they roll. They roll.
Yeah, they look neat.
They
but
roll. Yeah, it's that high center of gravity, narrow body, high
just-
center. Not the best combination.
I just remember in high school that was that's what the cheerleaders drove.
Yeah.
That and Mark IV Jettas.
Oh yeah, all the hot girls drove Jettas.
Yeah. So that was
The ones that smelled like crayons when it got hot.
Yeah. My wife's Beetle.
Yeah.
So true, man. It ended up being the glue they used within the interior. Yeah.
Sweet. That's fun. Yeah, so we saw that. They debuted I didn't even bother putting it in the agenda. I didn't bother putting links to the Ford stuff in the agenda, but this is what happens when you have a busy day at work.
Yeah.
Busy doing stuff.
And people are in your life are getting surgery and stuff.
Hey, you know. Yeah, so they also have it's going to be a Ford Edge ST.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a thing. It's blue. It's got an ST badge.
I mean, I like it.
I mean, yeah,
It's an all-wheel drive crossover with decent power.
this is the way things are going to be going, folks.
I bet it sells well. I bet it does pretty well.
I almost guarantee it's going to sell.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping that just destroys the price of Focus STs, so I can get me into one of them.
I don't know.
I bet it will.
Those are two completely different markets.
So you say that, but this
Yeah.
is... Imagine the car landscape as being like a sheet stretched between four posts. You have all these different little things in there. And then something that, like a crossover, son, daughter, neighborhood child, goes to whomever and says, I'm 16, I demand a vehicle. Slams fist, meekly, because they have no confidence yet. They've done nothing to inspire confidence within them.
Right.
Parents rightfully say, you should get something safe.
Mm-hmm.
Child, well, how about the Focus?
There you go.
The one with the big red badge on it.
Yeah.
Why, no, child. No.
Yeah, no badge.
Aha. Backup plan. Well, the RS's thing, it has all-wheel drive. Has all that drifty shit on there.
Safe.
I watch the YouTube, son. I know what's up.
Safe.
Scrambling, panicking, sweat on the brow,
Right.
back of the neck. Child does not know what to do. But then, suddenly,
Enter.
the Edge ST.
Yes.
Oh, but parent, there is a crossover. It has high reliability and safety marks.
All-wheel drive.
It is large. So, whatever I hit is going to feel it, and it will probably keep me safer than the smaller Focus.
And enough to run away from the abductors. No? Sure.
What? I don't know why we're bringing kidnapping into this, but sure.
I don't know. I just thought of Liam Neeson's.
Sure.
He's my jam.
We'll make this...
Tookens 2 and
we
3.
can make this man on fire real
There you
quick.
go.
Okay, whatever.
Tookens.
That works too.
Tooken 2.
I don't think it's going to topple, but I think it may disrupt it enough that they will slum their way into my price range. Well, not like my
time frame are we looking at?
I mean, this thing's going to be out in 2 years, so or whatever. Yeah, so 2 years, after I have paid off most of whatever hunk of shit you people want me to buy.
Not an RX-8, but keep going.
Yeah, like I said, whatever hunk of shit it is you want me to buy.
Right.
Yeah. Hopefully, I will be able to pick me up the thing I should have bought in the first place.
Yeah. I think Ford, they don't really hold their value. It's kind of,
No.
they're going to
It's
depreciate pretty healthily anyways.
Well, or hopefully they'll just be like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and kill the Focus, which would be weird, but
That would be dumb.
that would be amazing because then they would just trying to get rid of STs and RSs for next to nothing like they did with the Fiesta STs.
I mean,
that's
if
true.
you really want that, just wait another 11 months.
Yeah.
There we go.
You can get an end-of-year deal. You
Yeah.
can show up on December 31st
You
at
bend
like
them.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
and say, I want the red one and I'm not paying a dime over this. They will probably screw somebody else to get you in that car.
I'm not paying a dime over this.
Yeah.
But
Let me talk to my manager.
see that guy over there? He will gladly pay damn near toy sticker.
Oh, that's
for
the
that
janitor.
pedestrian GT.
That's the janitor. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
He works here.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, no. After when Ford said they were killing the Fiesta, the dealers are just like, well, we don't want this damn thing anymore. So they were just selling everything, including the STs, for next to nothing. Like,
Go figure.
you could have got a Fiesta ST for damn near $10,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was in that sweet honeymoon period where the GTI had not had some sort of catastrophic failure. I'm like, I'm in the clear. And then everything, and the bottom fell out. And then all those cheap Fiesta STs went away.
Damn it.
Yeah. It's all right. There will
Okay.
be something else.
All right. Well, what else do we see over here at...
So I was kind of going through. Well, I initially hopped on. I just went Google and just Googled North American International Auto Show.
Right.
Going through that news feed. It was interesting and dumb.
Well, there's still more Ford news. I mean,
Well, okay, so there, sometime in 2020, there
Right.
will be a new Mach 1.
yes.
It will be all electric.
All electric Mustang Mach 1. Who knows if it's Mustang based, but they're using the name Mach 1.
I've heard, I think The Verge threw out that it was going to be some sort of like crossover or SUV.
Oh, no.
But again, it's The Verge. I don't necessarily trust them for this one.
The name Mach 1, it needs to be like a coupe.
It absolutely has to be a Mustang.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people are going to shit the bed over it being an electric Mustang.
Yeah.
But
I'm for it if it's a Mustang.
it's one of those things. I mean, don't put the Mach 1 badge on anything else.
no, especially
Don't-
a crossover
don't do
hatchback bullcrap.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, don't do it.
I mean-
that's like that was like Mitsubishi bringing back the Eclipse as a rebadged Outlander.
Ugh. Horrid.
Yeah,
And look at how well they're doing. Anyways,
I drove past the Mitsubishi dealership in Springville.
oh yeah,
There are 3 Mitsubishis on the dealer lot.
yeah.
47 Dodges.
Damn.
There you go. That's the way to make a Mitsubishi dealership succeed.
Yes,
buy
Sell
everything
Dodges.
else.
Sell everything else.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, they don't have any Fords because 2 miles down the street's the new
Ford
the
dealership.
new Ford dealership owned by the Dallies.
Oh yeah. Yep. Anyway, so yeah, so there's
So Hyundai's got some cool stuff.
Hyundai's got some fun stuff.
Yeah,
So the Veloster is sticking around for another year, and it's going to stay weird.
They're keeping it weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like the Veloster.
I do too.
Honestly, I think it's a cool car,
It's a cool little hatch.
especially the turbo.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, now I imagine the base Veloster is an NA car.
It is an NA car.
Okay, all
And
right.
it's going from, I think, an anemic 116 horsepower or whatever. It's getting a bump up to 143.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
they're doing a little bit there, but the turbo is now being called what?
so it's going to be, so there's just going to be the base Veloster.
Okay.
The Veloster Turbo, which is still 200 horsepower and whatever. It's getting some updates so it can kind of more or less compete with some of the stuff that it's in the segment with.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then we're getting a Veloster N.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're looking at what? Almost 280 horsepower.
Yeah, 275 horsepower. You know, it's really aimed at.
It's aimed at the ST.
Yep.
Yeah. STI, Evo,
Yeah.
everything.
Like, I mean, it's
Golf R. It's right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's still front-wheel drive. It's got a bunch of, suspension updates, all those fun things that you would expect out of the hopped-up version of your little hatchback.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well,
So-
that's pretty radical.
Yeah. So, I put the question out to to the people. What was the thing that got you excited? And, again, a poor showing from you, listeners.
Bless you.
Stop it.
Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Intensity.
Well, we only got one response. Doug Pinsent. Definitely the Veloster redesign. But the top of the list goes to the confirmed existence of the original Bullet Mustang.
Yes.
That's all we got.
I mean, it's a slow week. Apparently.
It's the off season for cars.
I mean,
Yeah.
Clearly. Well, speaking...
Man, you are allergic.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm allergic to work and bullshit.
Attaboy. So, if we want to talk about something, we could talk about what Haas F1 said. I think it was last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are ostensibly an American F1 team.
Mm-hmm.
Despite
Right.
the fact that all their offices and shit are in England like everybody else.
Well, you have to be in F1.
And their chassis is Italian.
Mm-hmm. And their engine's Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have two different Italian firms working on their car.
Dallara and Ferrari.
Yeah, Dallara and Ferrari. So, I'm trying to remember who it was. Let me pull it up real quick. But somebody high up in the organization said that there are no American drivers ready for Formula One.
What?
Really?
Which is insanity.
Total.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, we were going through any IndyCar driver, even though although the names I rattled off, you highlighted they are not American citizens. But
well, I think between the two of us, we conveniently managed to point out.
yeah, everyone who isn't American, but they're in the IndyCar series.
We threw out a couple of, foreigners.
I was like, wait a minute, what about Dixon? That guy? He's fast. Anyway,
So
yeah.
yeah. Oh God, where's that damn quote? But it's just one of those things. It's like, how are you, the American team in air quotes, going to say that there are no Americans ready for Formula One when you're perfectly content with trotting out a team of mid-pack number 2 drivers?
Yes.
Like your driver lineup is not like. You're not in a position to say no to anybody.
You're fielding the only current driver to be penalized a race ban in modern F1 times.
Yeah, like...
In all of the drivers right now.
Yeah,
And Romain Grosjeans,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Captain Complainer. The brakes are shit. I can't stop the brakes. They are shit. That's all we heard every race.
Yeah, every time, as he's just careening around, burning off his tires because he doesn't know what he's doing.
At least they didn't reckon him as, Fernando Alonso this year. But anyways.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, like, it's just so utterly goddamn flabbergasting.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
there will be an American driver in F1. We've
Yeah.
got some really good talent in the lower level series right now.
Yeah.
We even have a local
Oh, yeah, Bruno Carnero.
who just got picked up
Let's bring up, I'm not fucking finding it, but whatever.
with the
You can-
Volkswagen back team, which is awesome.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so let me pull up Bruno's thing real quick to tell you who exactly he's going to be driving for in Formula 3 in Japan.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, he's going to be driving with B-Max Racing.
Ah.
So, there we go. Good job, Bruno. Apparently he's traipsing around Sandy Draper area, Riverton, whatever, doing some fundraising. So if
there
you see
you
him
go.
out there, buy some Rodizio Girl gift certificates.
Give him a high five.
Yeah, exactly. So last year a B-Max driver won the Drivers' Championship.
Oh, so it's a good
Formula.
car.
Yeah.
It's
so
a
it's-
good team, good chassis.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, this is what you want.
He's 3 years from being in Formula 1. If he wins the championship, he's 2 years out.
Yeah.
He can do it.
Yeah, he can get up there.
He's going to do it.
He's a young kid,
I'm excited.
knows what he's doing. Yeah, so, I mean, he's... What the hell that is?
He has a Formula 1 name, too. You have to have a non-American name.
Bruno.
Even though Scott Speed was in Formula 1 and he totally sucked and just ruined everything for all Americans. Thanks, Scott.
I mean,
you douche.
there have been some rough names in
But it's
Formula 1.
It's like he had such high hopes for him, and then he didn't even make mid-pack, bless his heart.
He tried. He tried.
Well, did he? Anyways, yeah, so yeah, we're super stoked on
Yeah,
Bruno.
we're super stoked for Bruno.
Good job, Bruno.
Good job, buddy.
Excited to watch. We'll be watching somehow, downloading, torrents, whatever it is. I don't
We'll
care. I'll do it.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Speaking of local-ish drivers doing some things and stuff, Darren Jorgensen. I was going to talk to him at the NASA banquet. Talk to him about some stuff and things. He will be driving not only at the Conti race ahead of the Daytona 24.
Nice.
So I think that's like a 6-hour race or something.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Yeah, he's going to be in a R8 GT4.
Very nice.
He's also shipping over his M4 GT4 to Australia
Whoa.
for the Bathurst 12-hour.
No way.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mount Panorama.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking to him pretty soon about all of that stuff.
Oh, that's amazing.
And also DXDT, they're driving an AMG GT4, I think it is.
Beautiful car.
Yeah, in the Conti race ahead of the Daytona 24.
Nice.
So there's that. And another Big Boy race news. Friend of the program, Ryan Eversley, he signed with Flying Lizard Motorsports to...
Fantastic team.
yeah, so-
Historical team.
Yeah, so because World Challenge kind of changed the rules, so you can't have a factory-back team. So that meant, real times kind of,
No longer Acura. And...
Yeah, so, I mean, they're doing what they're doing. That's why Cadillac Racing went away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Why would they make that rule? I didn't know that was the rule this year.
I don't know why they did that, but
So it's all privateers.
it's all pretty much privateers, yeah. So,
Weird. And it's all GT3 base cars?
GT3 in the GT and GT Sprint X stuff.
Gotcha.
Then the GTS stuff is all GT4.
Right.
Yep. And then you have Touring Car, which is just delightful.
That's the best. I love watching those, yeah.
Yep. GTS where you can see G3 Ian Lacey racing in their Genettas.
Yep.
And also you'll see Ryan Eversley in GTS.
Nice.
And Flying Lizard and
Yeah,
an
they're-
Audi GT4.
Oh, they're Audis.
Audi R8 GT4.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of GT3 cars come out with a GT4 variant because
Right.
the GT4 marketplace is so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the money is.
Yep. Oh, and
Nice.
also we're going to see at in the WEC and the LMP1.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just going to be Toyota out there by themselves.
No?
There's actually a shit ton of privateer teams out there.
Really?
Yes.
Fielding the retired Audi cars? Or
No.
what are they going to do?
So you have you have people like Ginetta,
Yeah.
different chassis manufacturers.
Oreca and all those guys?
Yeah,
Or-
they actually said, no, we're going to build a proper LMP1 chassis for privateers.
That's badass.
Yeah, so they'll be out there, doing that stuff.
Giving the beans to the big boys.
While Toyota does what Toyota does.
Finally going to win that 24.
God willing.
Watch them not win.
Well, listen, you just have to go halfway to get qualified as a...
They've been bridesmaid how many years in a row now?
3 3?
Didn't they win one year? They never did.
They won the WEC title.
Right, but they never won Le Mans. Oh, right.
Yeah, that's
a kick in the pants.
That really is a kick in the pants.
Frickin' Porsche and Audi, that's just bullshit. It's just total crap. And then they're all moving to Formula E, which I saw a report somewhere that said by 2040 that will be the only racing series on the planet.
That's an interesting report.
I was like, good thing I'll be dead by then, because holy Lord, that's going to be the most boring piece of shit series ever, because that's all it is. If I wanted to watch that, I would get 2 Roombas in a room and call it good. Go!
Can we do that?
We can, and it'd be more entertaining. I'm sorry. The racing's actually pretty good. It's just there's no passion.
I mean,
it's just nothing. You hear nothing but woo.
Well, and you hear from like
gross.
people who have been to some of these races, it's like it's just kind of a shit show. Yeah. Like where they heard just the regular ticket holders is where you can't see anything. All the good seats are where the social media influencers and whatever go, but they're not watching the fucking race.
No.
You know.
Yeah. It's
like
just,
if you listen to this season of Dinner with Racers, I think they had Parker Kligerman on.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, he went to the New York E-Prix. God, I hate myself for saying that.
E-Prix.
Yeah, but he's like, he had to tell people like, oh no, the race is starting. You know? Yeah.
They weren't, yeah.
Yeah, or just like, no, the race is over. Like, don't bother trying to go to another place to see what's going on. The race is, like, they just do a shit job of letting people know what's going on.
Well, I'll never be a fan of that series. I don't think it'll ever be, I don't know. Whatever.
Well, I think I might have found speaking of rising motorsports series, I think I've found my new favorite thing.
Oh yeah, what's this?
Okay, so Maximum Driftcast, shout out to those guys.
Yes.
They have revamped their website and they're going to start posting like more newsy stuff because they are far more plugged into drifting and Formula Drift and all that shit than we ever hoped to be.
Right.
So they posted on their Instagram page a shot of Frederick Osbo, the Norwegian Hammer.
Oh, yeah.
The man with a jaw you could cut a roast on.
Indeed.
Testing in his Papadakis Racing teammates' car, Jonathan Castro's car.
Mm.
It's, their tire sponsor's Nexen. It was a Nexen tire test.
Right.
Right.
So Osbo is going to have a completely new chassis this year because they're retiring the IM, So they needed something to, test in. So it's, we understand tire tests.
Right.
Like, we know how it goes. It's like, just put somebody in a car that you own.
Yeah. And
just
put these tires on it and go.
Yeah, and let them figure it out.
Right.
So
it could be a Dacia Sandero for love.
Yeah.
Right.
So we, having experience watching and dealing with other motorsports in their off seasons, we get this.
Right.
Maximum Driftcast posts that, and all of the comments are, they're doing Castro dirty. Castro's out of Formula Drift. Everybody's losing their fucking mind.
Oh, jeez.
It's like, this is going to be great watching you people figure out what's going on.
Right.
As these guys transition from, like, high-level amateur series to, actual pro series where they have to do pro shit like off-season tire tests and all these other things.
Exactly.
Oh, God, it's going to be great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and apparently the series is not getting sold to NASCAR, or it might, or I don't know.
Wow. That was a rumor? I didn't even know that was a rumor.
Yeah, that was a rumor that popped up.
Wow.
That's pretty entertaining, though, because I've been calling it Formula NASCAR for a while.
I mean, that would be great.
Well, you have. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
For a year now, at least.
Easily. Well, yeah.
Well, that makes sense. NASCAR's viewership has decreased big time in the last couple of years.
Well, a lot of that was due to their new race format.
Oh, the playoff is the dumbest thing in the world.
Well, the race format's great, and their demographic is getting older and older. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true. They're not really getting the younger. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Like, it would make sense to do even just some sort of partnership with Formula Drift.
Yep.
Yeah,
pre-race stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Or even just be like,
Because right now, if you go to a NASCAR race, you sit and wait for hours because, A, you have to go early to get to your effing seat. I went to Vegas one year, and it was fun. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
But there was nothing before the race.
No.
And then the race is 3.5 hours long.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I just went to church. What the hell is this?
Yeah. Like, I mean, it would make sense for them to do something with Formula Drift, a thing that actually gets the key demographic that they need.
Yeah.
The thing that's not entering retirement and or dying.
Yeah. Right. Get those butts and
Which
seats.
is the key thing.
Yeah.
Get
those ticket sales.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But, Paco and Corey were kind of spitballing some things, but it's like, oh, no.
Yeah.
I mean, NASCAR owns IMSA, but NASCAR's not really, making IMSA widely known.
No.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, NASCAR is NASCAR, IMSA is IMSA. They just happen to be owned by the same people.
Right.
So. Oh, that's delightful.
Good times.
Indeed.
Oh, boy.
Yep. Oh, well. But, speaking of other race things, real quick, we were talking about LMP1 and WEC and Le Mans.
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody who has won Le Mans 24 3 times with Audi
is
coming to IndyCar.
Yes.
Yes. Leena Gade.
Hey.
The engineer. The 3-time Le Mans 24 winning engineer from Audi.
She's in the Truth in 24 documentary. I think she's in that.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Super rad.
She's a freaking brain genius.
Yeah. So, she won Audi 3 Le Mans 24 titles.
Yep.
Then she left, after Audi folded, she went to Bentley's GT program.
I think she was the first woman in her position to do so for a team.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Now she's coming over to Schmidt-Peterson Motorsports to be the chief engineer for James Hinchcliffe's car.
Man, IndyCar's really pulling some huge world-class talent.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen the new cars?
They're gorgeous.
They're fucking amazing.
Well, even Ross Braun has said, we need Formula One cars to look as good as Indy cars.
Yeah, I think,
Which is true.
Indy's going to be the one to watch this year.
I'm going to watch. They got me last year with the frickin' and Fernando's going to do it again this year. He's going to be in the frickin' Indy 500. I promise you.
Oh, he's going to do that. I mean, he's doing
the Daytona 24.
Yeah, he's doing the Daytona 24 with United Autosports.
Yeah, he's already done some tests pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, he's tested with Toyota.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's going to be at Indy. He'll do it again.
Yeah,
He'll
it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and I will watch.
Yeah, the new Indy cars look amazing.
Yeah.
The drivers like them.
Yeah.
So
it's just a win-win because the audience loves it. Because who likes to watch an ugly car? I don't. I hated the Formula One era with the skinny, the narrow, tall wings. Remember that? And the high nose.
Yeah.
And everybody started doing the dongs off the front because the
sex
stupid
toy nose.
Yeah. The double dillies. Yeah. Anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
I mean,
I hated that era. It's so gross. It's so ugly. You see the old footage of that. You're like, holy shit, we watched that?
Oh my god!
They have a stool as a rear wing,
Yeah,
it's disgusting. And now, they've gotten better, but IndyCar is light years ahead of design.
Well, that's because the guy who designed the car, I believe, he's a designer first,
right?
But also an engineer.
There you go.
So he's like, oh, I've got to make
I've got
to make something that works
but looks good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So.
I think F1 will catch up. It's funny how the tables have turned. I think IndyCar's ahead of F1 in quite a few regards.
Well,
but,
I mean, I think it's compel me to watch Formula One, where I'm going to be watching a parade the entire time.
Yeah.
And occasionally the Force India dudes smashing into each other. Because,
yeah. Well, that happened more than not this last season.
Yeah.
It was 5 races where that happened, and it was spectacular. This was a good season. I would say this era of the new wide tires and the low wings and the more mechanical grip has been great.
It's been better.
It's been better. And Mercedes, Ferrari finally stepping their shit up and getting in there this last season, actually having a 2-team race where it wasn't just an intra-team race between Hamilton and Rosberg. That's what the sport needs.
That's what the sport needs. It also needs more of what IndyCar has, which is action all the way through.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my problem with Formula One. I don't have to watch much.
No, you could take a nap for the good 30, 40 minutes in the middle.
I literally watch how I kept up with Formula One this last season.
Yeah.
With the exception of a couple of races, was they put all qualifying, free practice highlights, everything. They put them on their YouTube page. They put race highlights on their YouTube page.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So I just watch the race highlights and then I watch the WTF1 recap.
There you go.
And then suddenly I can hold a conversation about the last Grand Prix that happened.
Oh yeah, better than most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
you didn't take a nap like I did.
I watched maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah. Of a 2-hour race. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right. There's definite truth to that.
Yeah.
And I think with the regulations that they're proposing and giving some of these backmarker teams more play in the game, because obviously it's a money game. It's like NASCAR, right? The more money you have, the more you'll win.
Yeah.
and no one will ever match Mercedes or Ferrari, specifically Ferrari's budget. I mean, there was a report out that they spent, I think, in 2015, the budget was in upwards of $700 million for that 1 year in just development and costs for the F1 program on its own. So
Yeah, like they are.
But yeah, there's talk about budget caps and all this crap to kind of make the playing field a little more level, and that's why Ferrari and Maricon are like, well, no, if you're going to limit engine design and all that to cut budget, to cut the costs, we're out. We're going to leave, which they say almost every season.
Yeah, they say that every time some regulation like this pops up.
Yeah,
and it's with Birdie's thing, it made sense, but now it's like,
yeah.
Where are you going to go?
Yeah, you're going to create your own? No. What they should do is just say, hey, we'll take this challenge, because it is a challenge, and let's run with it and stamp our name on the side of it and as the dominant power in it, but whatever.
Or if they want to throw a full-on hissy fit, it's like...
Well, that's the Ferrari way, in F1.
Get back into sports car racing.
I would love to see them go back to Le Mans with a real car.
Like, they built some amazing prototypes, but that was,
that was in the
30 years ago.
Yeah,
40 years ago.
Yeah, longer than that, yeah.
Have a full-on factory-backed, get into a GTE Pro program.
Yeah.
With a 488 GTE,
yeah.
which would be insane.
Yeah. I mean, there's privateers who run it, but it's
So the privateers that are running that stuff, it's they're just a GT3 variant of all those things. Like they're factory-blessed teams.
Right.
Like they can maybe pull a factory Ferrari driver.
Yeah, like Giancarlo Fisichella.
Yeah, but it's not like a full-on factory effort.
Right. No.
Which, I mean, like if you're going to take your ball and go home, just take your ball and just be like,
go to that other court. Yeah.
Exactly.
And win there.
Ford's not going to be around much after, I think...
This is the last year?
Yeah, this is the last year of the GT program.
Yeah, dead and gone again.
Yeah. So they did what they needed to do.
Yeah.
They skirted the rules just enough to win Le Mans.
Yep.
And here we are.
And that's got to still be salty for Ferrari. I mean, go back to the 60s with the original GT40 and all that. And how Ford just smacked him in the face for 4 years? 3 years in a row or something like that? Yeah.
Well, and then last year.
Oh, yeah.
Not only lose to the Ford, but you also lose to the oldest damn car in the field, the Aston Martin.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the Vantage
or
whatever.
Lose to that ancient.
Well,
not ancient, but I mean like in terms of racing.
Yeah,
it's ancient.
Yeah, it's a class. It has the vintage plates on it. It really does. I think it's importable to the U.S. now.
It's
just kidding.
It's parking close to the front door at Hometown Buffet.
There you go. Yeah, front door.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, Hometown Barfet. Mm-hmm. Tastes just like it looks.
Oh, God.
Delicious. Anyways. Well, I'm excited. When is Le Mans? It's in June, isn't it?
It's in June, yeah.
June, right.
So, yeah.
We should do a live watch party. We talked about this last year. We're going to do it this year.
We're going to figure out something.
Yeah.
We'll figure out. We'll talk to some people.
Maybe do an open invite for some of the listeners. Get some people down to maybe the Casa Christiansen, and we'll do some Q and some breakfast and lots of beer. And
yes.
We'll just camp out in my effing backyard. Who cares?
Yeah, we'll make it happen. I'll be out there. Occasionally watching, but working the grill and what have you.
Yeah, we could do it outside. I could get a. Yeah, this is. We'll continue this thought. This is a good idea. I like this.
I too have some thoughts on some of these things.
There you go.
But yeah. So not this weekend, but next weekend is Daytona.
Yes.
The first weekend in February is Bathurst.
Yes.
And then, June is...
Everything comes back. Yeah, well, March, I think, Formula One season, May? April, May?
Yeah, like... And
this is a big season in Formula One. France is back on the map. It's going to be fantastic. They're at the Jean Picard, whatever. Jean Ricard. That's it.
Paul Ricard.
Paul Ricard. Yeah, Jean-Luc Picard. They're at the Jean-Luc Picard track.
Make it so.
Make it so, number one.
Thank you.
Number one. I command you to take a number two. Yeah, the Paul Ricard, sorry, which is a beautiful track.
It's a gorgeous track.
But I said this last year, and I'm going to say it again this year. Number one. But I said
we
this.
totally just had that Star Trek nerd.
There was like a full nerd moment.
So
I don't know if you heard the high five they did, but it was amazing.
That was glorious.
But I said this last year, that last year was going to be the season to start watching F1 if you haven't before. And it was, in many regards.
I agree.
A lot of good races. I mean,
I said I was going to watch, and even though I didn't, I still, the highlights were better.
Yeah.
Were better than they had been in recent years.
This is the year. This is the year. This is going to be a 3 or a
18,
4 show pony. Like, it's going to be a 3 or 4 pony race. Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren.
So basically, 2017 was for everybody else to figure their shit out.
Right.
Now it's going
Yeah.
game on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's green flag
Yeah.
racing.
Red Bull, McLaren are going to be right there. I think they're going to be right there. Renault, although like they were using the 2018 engine towards the end of the season there, which is why they had all those failures.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a bad omen. But hey, I'm glad you're actually doing that in this, during this real world test to get the bugs out for the new season. Unlike Honda, who just kept bringing shit to the table.
Right.
Who they're still in the series. They're just with Toro Rosso.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So what'll be funny is if they get their shit together and jump Haas, the Haas racing team, and become more of a mid-pack team than they
That'd
were
be
this
great.
last year. So, anyways, it's going to be great. I am so ready for racing to come back. I hate this time of year. I'm not a football guy. I don't care about the NFL. All these playoffs and shit. It's like whatever,
I mean, yeah, I'm not.
I'm watching old DTM races on YouTube now.
Yeah,
which is amazing, by the way. It's
Yeah,
so
watch old
amazing.
It's all
IMSA
good stuff.
races.
Yeah.
Dude.
But I miss it. And I'm ready for it to come back.
Yeah.
And there's no winter here in Utah, so let's start racing now.
Well, apparently this weekend winter's going to hit.
Yeah, that's what I've read. I've seen that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, there's a way to watch racing, but in the off season, but you're watching 20, 30-year-old stuff.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
It's actually really fun, too.
It's really awesome stuff.
Yeah, the stuff we were watching that one episode when it was like the Canadian and the commercials from the 80s.
Oh,
was
yeah,
so amazing.
The stuff on Marshall Pruitt's YouTube page, the old IMSA races.
So amazing.
Oh, that was great.
Just the ads that they were running were so amazing.
Oh,
Anyways.
speaking of Marshall Pruitt, this is old at this, like pretty old at this point, but he made a little documentary about the test
Ooh.
where one Mr. Ayrton Senna
Oh.
Ayrton.
came over
Mm-hmm.
to test in one of Roger Penske's IndyCars
Oh.
because he was not too thrilled. So with what was going on in Formula One,
McLaren as well.
yeah, with his team, so
Yeah.
he's like, well, I'll just take my ball and go elsewhere.
Yeah, and win.
Right.
Yeah, so he tested in that Penske Indy chassis, and then parlayed that into getting a better contract and more stuff that he wanted in Formula One.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go. It's the way to do it. Ron Dennis. It's the Ron Dennis way.
damn right.
And he's no longer there, so yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
Man.
yeah. I'm also gonna be. I keep saying this every episode, but I'm gonna work on that. Races to watch and how to watch them.
Yes. Bookmark that. When that is published,
When that
if you
comes
do
out-
not bookmark it, you
Well-
are doing yourself an injustice.
We'll make it easy for you to find.
Yeah.
But also, I will say this. So Fox Sports 1 used to be the carrier in North America for the WEC
Yeah.
and
Right.
Le Mans.
Oh, it's delayed though. But yes. No.
The
Did
Mans
do
they had live.
Oh yeah, they did Le Mans. Yeah, they had the full coverage with the yeah, there was good coverage. Sorry.
Yeah. I believe their contract is done.
No.
So we're trying to figure out how to watch.
How are we going to so they're not doing they have nothing this year. They've lost NASCAR.
Yeah, Fox
They've-
Sports. Well, I mean,
NBC lost Formula 1 to ESPN. I mean, it's going to be a crazy year.
yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
A lot of torrents are going to be downloaded this year.
Yeah, a lot of questionable streams.
So
will
if
be
you're at the
watched.
FBI, just go ahead and not listen.
Yeah, just ignore everything that we've
Yeah,
said.
because I am going to torrent the shit out of that.
Oh,
so,
God.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if
Pirate Bay still up? Or is that the,
I have no idea.
I don't know. Anyways, whatever.
It's thepiratebay.se.
There it is. Okay, there it is. Okay,
There
good.
we go. Yeah, I mean, we will figure out ways for you to watch some of these things,
Yeah.
preferably as close to live as possible. We'll find you a cheap way.
Yeah. As close to legal as possible.
I mean, some of the cheap ways are not good. I mean, we're in that legal gray area.
Yeah. We're a
But-
gray market. It's a gray market import is what we're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then we have some other ways where you're going to have to shell out some money. But
Yeah. But it's worth it.
Radio Le Mans is always a great way to consume some stuff because a lot of stuff they have live in both sound and vision.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's why I watched a lot of ADAC GT Masters races last year.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a
Nothing-
good series.
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah.
Well, like Callaway, that's where they developed the Corvette GT3.
Oh, really?
They actually won a championship with that car.
That's cool.
Yeah, and now it's coming to be in Pirelli World Challenge.
Yes.
Yep.
Which is coming to Miller.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So all your favorites will be there.
Yep.
K-Pax and their giant Bentleys, which they are taking delivery of right now.
Huge. And they sound so good.
So good.
Just that burbly V8 with a little boost.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah,
What's the latest on Miller? UMC, whatever the new name is. The current. It's always going to be Miller.
It's basically back to square one.
yeah.
So my time's out.
Well, my time is still currently
managing
running. Yeah,
Yeah, but they're not
managing
as
the
hot
track.
on it as they were. Is that how I'm understanding
That's
this?
speculation.
'Cause,
I
like,
think
they
we're
were,
all
like-
worried at some point
They were gonna-
that they're. I mean, they have to start from square one
Right.
because
Yeah.
of Cartwright.
Yeah, but he's out of the picture now.
Yeah.
He's out of
he's
the
out.
picture.
Okay.
He got his money. He is also told that he's not to interfere with any of these relations in the future.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Basically-
he's done. He's gone.
Go
Yep.
to the hole
But-
he came from.
The waters have been muddied.
Right.
Yeah.
So now there's a lot of speculation that My Time and Geely aren't going to pursue the purchase of the track.
Yeah.
So a lot of people saying that this is it's past. The prime opportunity is past.
Right.
And they're just going to be the company, the corporation, the group
Yeah.
of folks that end
Well-
up just operating the track.
Right.
Yeah. Well, what they originally wanted to do was they wanted to build
Yeah.
similar tracks in China.
Right.
While all this shit was happening, they actually built their first track.
Oh.
They started
On the mainland.
doing all of their stuff.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, like
originally it was waiting to start at UMC and then it would expand elsewhere.
Right.
Yeah,
They
like
just
they would use-
decided, okay, well, while this guy's being dumb,
We'll
gonna
build
go
our
ahead
own.
and do it anyway.
yeah,
Yeah.
like they were going to use UMC as a training ground, train their
Yeah.
track, and everything.
They were going to build race cars there. They were going to train
Yeah, they were
all
gonna
of
do
their
everything.
yeah, but
the
now
Chinese.
that you have this
yeah.
facility in China, like you don't necessarily have to have them.
They don't
come
need
here.
it here.
Yeah, they don't, yeah.
Need, they don't need this for training or whatever.
So Cartwright ended up screwing it even more than we think. What a dick.
yeah,
So a lot of people are worried because now, the end of this year, the end of 2018,
Yeah, it's
Rocky Mountain Raceway's done.
yeah, gone.
A lot of people are also worried that now we're losing all of our tracks.
yeah.
Ooh.
By all, I mean both.
There's two.
Englishtown. They're shutting down their NHR.
Englishtown, I just read it on Jalopnik, actually, while you guys were talking F1. It is a sudden move, but they said pretty much we're not doing any more drag racing.
Yeah,
they
their
have
NHRA.
leased the property that the drag strip is on for other uses.
Hasn't that been in that series for like decades?
It's been there forever.
Yeah, that's back east, right?
Yeah, so now it's not anything to do with NHRA
Yeah,
or
yeah.
any falling out of any kind.
Yeah.
It's just the business venture that they've got into now is more lucrative.
Right.
The space they're using. And they are using it now for insurance, auto auctions, vehicle storage.
Yeah,
Which, thanks to all the catastrophes we've had this year, there's
Right.
there's
they
a shit ton
they
of
actually did use back in 2013
Yeah.
for, was it Katrina?
yeah.
They used a lot of that space
Right.
for storage of those vehicles.
oh man,
I mean-
So a lot of people are saying now, I mean, there are tracks local. I mean, you've got Atco Raceway that's still close by.
where's
yeah.
that? That's not in Utah.
No, God, no.
Yeah, there's.
This
I
is
was.
all-
So when you say, yeah, okay, oh, up there, back there,
Out
yeah,
there.
okay, yeah, sorry,
Out
I follow.
Yeah, I mean, here I think there's like a dirt oval up north somewhere.
Well, there's one in Springville. There's the old the dirt oval. We had this conversation, and there's
Yeah,
a
it's
drag
gone.
strip there. No, it's still there, but it's just
No, there's still
But it's
no, when
not
I
a
say
track, it's
no, when I
gone.
say a dirt oval, I mean like there is a full on like dirt
A
oval that they actually
functioning-
do.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
There's
well,
one in Price, from what I.
There's one in Price, and I think there's one up north because I always see like Jeb Brown, NASA instructor and racer.
Right.
Awesome dude. I would love to get him on.
See,
the
but here's
podcast.
the aspect.
Yeah,
of,
he's up there driving all the time.
Friend of the program, Brandon Kuhn. I know you're listening. Hit us up with some deets. I know you know where all the roundy rounds are at.
yeah,
So
dirt track master.
hit us up.
But that's the other aspect of this, right? We have like the community back when Miller first launched. It was very fledgling. We were like a young.
We were struggling.
Yeah, we were a young automotive enthusiast group, but we've grown since then. We have homegrown teams now.
Yeah.
We do.
That are
We've got
based-
a lot of companies, a lot of big companies here.
that rely on that track.
Exactly.
So I'm not as worried because I think like they have relationships and partnerships and people they know.
I mean, it's going to be around, but will it?
Will it be the same?
My concern is the track and a lot of the facilities need some upgrades, and I don't mean
Oh, yeah.
like everything's falling apart or like the track is like has fucking trees growing out of it.
Yeah.
No, but I mean it needs like it could use a full repaving.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
refresh.
The
Yeah.
garages
It's
could
been
use
so long.
Well, and that was part of My Time's deal too. They were going to
Right.
invest $15 million just in the track to get it FIA approved.
yeah,
Which means grass instead of dirt in the middle. Like you
Yeah,
can't have
correct.
dirt on an FIA approved.
and they're going to have
Right.
more asphalt runoff.
yes, more asphalt runoff and
you know,
less
instead of cars
gravel,
just getting beached. They're,
Yeah.
you know, so I mean, they were going to do a lot of stuff,
which
They're
I
gonna-
loved. But
they're gonna-
that's
yeah. But I mean, like the track needs a repave. A lot of the garages could use some upgrades because one, they're tight
yeah.
Yes.
for being even for like professional level stuff, but two, they don't necessarily have all the stuff that some of these teams would come to expect.
Right.
So
And that's why we keep losing series. I think, like when
Well-
was the last time
Well, a lot of it's,
that
management as
IMSA
well.
was here?
Well-
It was like 5-6 years ago.
well, so we lost the Grand Am thing
Yeah.
because. Like we were still, as far as I know, we were still willing to pay their fee
Oh,
to
I
get,
see.
but
right.
Oklahoma City or whatever said, "Oh, we'll do all these fucking things for you if you want to race on the streets of Oklahoma City,
Lovely.
gem of the Midwest."
Is that what they're calling it these days?
Diamond of the butthole. I don't know what that
I mean,
means.
shout out to Oklahoma City. I mean, you guys are,
You're
living in the middle of a very flat place.
No, I hate their basketball team. I don't like anything about Oklahoma City.
No,
You
I
guys.
come from a place where it is just mostly flat.
Oh.
Shenaniganry happens out there, and it's fun shenanigans.
Oh, okay, good.
But you did take you took our Grand Am race, and I think you took our ALMS race too.
See, that's the one I miss is the ALMS race.
Yeah.
That was such good times. Now
Yeah,
all
we've
we
got-
have is Pirelli.
Yeah, we've got.
Yeah, we got Pirelli,
Very
we've got
little.
like Moto America. I mean, like we've got some
NASCAR West. Who
Canon
watches that
Pro Series
shit?
West. I mean,
no.
like it's the stuff we'd like to see out there is going to require a lot of work in the facility.
So what I'm hearing is Tooele will maintain land ownership, and they will continue to lease out to whomever
Yeah,
they could find that will pay the bill
exactly.
and manage it on their own.
Yeah.
Right.
Instead of having an awesome true ownership that they wanted to have at the
Right.
beginning of the process, where
Which-
the Millers pulled out,
So- Right.
And they
So they're
kinda-
basically prolonging,
the death.
at this point, the death.
They really shot themselves in the foot when they first started this thing and just saying, "Oh yes, we're just going to do a full-on and open sale," instead of creating an RDA
Yes.
and then saying, "Oh, these guys are going to come in. They have an option to buy after X amount of,
Yeah.
whatever."
Yeah,
Just this
yeah.
whole thing where they could not get sued over it.
Well,
Yeah.
especially
But then-
considering how the Chinese specifically really love the idea of 99-year leases.
Yeah.
On everything.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
That's
and I mean,
theirs, yeah.
like,
Well, by then we'll be Chinese, So
Yeah.
whatever.
well, I mean, this was one of those things. It was just like, they had it.
Yeah.
All they had, and they couldn't get out of their own way.
Yeah, because
Tooele County could not get out of its own way,
the way they did it.
and just proceeded to shoot itself in the foot repeatedly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Cartwright took advantage of it. He saw like all these loopholes. Is like, oh well, you said it was going to go to the highest bidder. I'm clearly the highest bidder. You
Yeah.
should sell it to me, and all this bullshit.
yeah,
Whatever.
and it's
He definitely called some bluff,
He did, and he won. The
And he-
douche,
which is unfortunate.
and I hope he, rest in peace.
or whatever.
Is.
Like,
Pieces.
I mean, yeah, like
I mean, he's still alive, but
I'm aware.
for how much longer we don't know.
yeah, just don't come to
Dude.
Utah.
Dudes like that tend to have people looking for them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
like
his-
his own attorneys.
Yeah, his own.
Yeah.
So that money that he got from the county, his attorneys are suing him to get that money
To get
because he
the-
never
his-
paid.
classic guy.
Yeah, so
He's
yeah.
at the Spearmint Rhino in Vegas right now. I guarantee you.
Shit.
Anyways,
Spearmint Rhino's not even that great.
oh,
never
it
been.
isn't.
no, never. I've driven by it.
There's a reason why the one in Albuquerque was closed when I lived down there.
Gross.
Oh.
Hey. Anyways,
Oh God.
well, that's the gossip corner for Utah's racetrack.
Yeah,
And-
there we go.
Yeah, so long and the short, we have no idea what's going on.
We don't know what's going
There's
on.
no
but we do
promises.
have races on the calendar for this year. So.
Yeah, which is going to be awesome. We'll
So
be there.
At least 18.
Yeah.
I mean, there is, from what I understand, a full drift schedule.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
There's talk of being at the St. George Airport where Super Tuner did the shot with Take Luck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
the,
heard that
Let's
from
Drive.
multiple sources, and
Now,
I'm not in that world.
I've also heard I've heard both sides of this. I've heard from a pretty good internal source that they had personally asked for permits to an event there, and they'd never heard anything back. They'd never got a single response. So
Sounds
I
like-
don't know if we're still banking on that or what.
Right.
But
Well, yeah.
there is talk of the 2-day event being down there. We're
Which would
still
be
going to
great.
have events at RMR until they're done, and we're going to still have events at UMC.
Yep.
So
I'm just excited to document the massive increase in street racing that will occur.
oh, dude, 2019 street's
end
going
of-
to be lit. I'm building a grudge car.
We'll have our own
Like,
list.
a lot of people probably already know. And those of you that don't, listen up. I like drag racing just
Yes.
as much as I like drifting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I love drag racing.
line them up, run what you brung.
I mean, it's not like we don't street race right now. We obviously know there's a pretty good street racing
and obviously,
scene.
we can't condone it.
No, we don't.
Obviously.
We don't.
No,
But it happens. We know it happens. It's a pretty decent amount of people.
yeah, it would be naive for us to say like this is something that's not going
Yeah,
on.
and there's some fast cars. There's some fast cars.
There are,
out
there are a lot of fast cars.
There's some
actually
scary
here in the
fast
state.
cars.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, I've seen some videos.
Yeah.
801 Racing, whatever. Not that I'm
Yeah.
advertising for them,
no,
but yeah,
none-
it's
There's a lot of local YouTube channels and Facebook groups
Yeah.
and pages and stuff.
Yeah, I'm on all the Facebook groups.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch and we'll see how that
It really
because
is. Really
I don't
is.
ever chime in. I own slow cars. They're all European slow cars. So once I get a European fast car, I still won't race any of those guys because they'll beat me. Anyways,
Hey, Asian Mike and I have some stuff in the works.
there you go.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
We actually just got his car back from our fab buddy who's working with Pinnacle Performance. BMW guys.
Yeah.
Building intercoolers.
Nice.
Intercoolers
Oh yeah,
for
yeah.
E60s.
Yeah, we know.
And since we have a 535, they
Yeah.
used Mike's car as
That's
the,
Steve.
the test.
Yeah,
Nice.
Steve.
So-
That's our boy Steve and
Steve,
Dusty.
and
Yeah.
Dustin. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Great
they've
company.
been working a lot with us. We're going to probably put the car on the dyno here pretty soon.
Nice.
See what kind of power we made off the new inlets, outlets, intercooler.
Hell yeah.
And then Mike and I have our own set of plans.
There you go.
That involve big boy twins.
Yes.
Nice.
Big boy twins and lots of tuning.
There it is.
Yeah.
I think that should influence the dear leader's purchase decision as well. Seeing as
doesn't,
all this
no.
BMW
Oh.
knowledge just sitting next to you on the couch.
That's okay.
Get a BMW.
Buy an E60 535, you could find it in your price range all day, and it makes
All
470
day.
horsepower with a flash.
All day, and it looks pretty good.
Actually, they look like shit. But
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
a big
they
fan
look-
of these.
it was-
It's
it was
not
a
my
Chris Bangle
favorite.
design.
It was Bengalized to
Yeah.
the max.
It's
that and the
it's
Z3,
the best looking
Z4.
of the Bengal cars.
It,
I will say.
yes, it's not because the 7 Series had that box, just like random straight lines on
Yeah,
the curves.
and then the 6 Series just had that ass.
oh, the 6 Series,
I don't like
yeah,
it. I don't
same
like
thing,
it.
box.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
like it.
I agree.
So-
The E60 is the best of
E60
Bengals.
is the best of Bengal,
But you got to get the M Sport because then you get that more aggressive
which
front
is
clip.
which is exactly what Mike's is.
Yeah, there you go. So it looks like an M5.
Mike's is he has the M Sport performance package, the handling package.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the effects.
Oh, so he has the sport package.
Okay, so it is the sport package.
So
not
when
the
it's called M
package.
Sport, that's when you
Gotcha.
get the body
Gotcha.
cladding as well. Anyways,
It's got everything else.
yeah, great car.
well, all
I'm
right.
excited to see that. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
sorry, we kind of threw that gossip channel in there. And
That's
just,
all right.
But
That's
I
fine.
wanted to
Went
know.
for it.
I have
That's
to know.
fine.
I wanted because someone asked me, a coworker of mine who's not really like a huge car aficionado, but he has some cool cars. He asked, like, what's going to happen with UMC with Miller? you
I
know?
mean, I think I've said it before privately. I don't think I've said it before here, but I mean, if RMR is going away, which I mean,
it is in end of this year.
yeah,
And it's been slated for years.
Yeah, we knew this
Not
5
a
years
surprise.
ago
Yeah.
when Signer Brothers pulled out,
Yeah.
or whoever owned it,
yeah,
and they
And-
sold it to the developer, who is now going to turn it into commercial real estate or whatever the hell
Yeah.
it'll be.
more
So,
warehouses.
No surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had my problems, but it's not been with the facility itself. It does the job. It's a small local oval and quarter-mile drag strip.
Yeah,
And motocross track.
and it's on this
you know.
side of the mountains.
Yeah, like it does all
Barely.
those things great. My problem has been with every time I go there to shoot anything, I get in a 10-minute argument with the person at the gate.
Right.
Like that's
Media.
that's my problem.
Yeah.
Like I have the wristband. Stop trying to send me over to tech for the midnights.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
nah.
And that's always been my problem. That's where my frustration has been. But it's not been like oval's fun.
Yeah,
You know, they kind of give us free reign to go shoot wherever the hell we want down there. So
yeah, that's cool.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, like it's always fun watching stuff go down the quarter mile.
Oh yeah,
You know,
love the midnight drags.
yeah, like it's just it's one of those things. We all have been there. We've all spent plenty of
Yeah.
time doing that.
So if you own a parcel of land in BFE somewhere in Utah, contact us.
We'll figure
And
something out.
We'll pay for the pavement. You just give us the land.
Yep.
We need a racetrack.
Yeah, but I'm gonna, yeah, but like if UMC goes away as an option, then,
Then we move to the Pacific Northwest and call it good.
Well, from here, the next closest track that we can play on is Vegas. Or
Yeah.
you've got Magic Valley Speedway up in Twin Falls. Or
Yeah.
you've got
Yeah.
Pikes Peak International
Colorado.
in Colorado
Yeah.
Springs.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot around us.
No.
You got to drive several hours.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it sucks.
It does.
But, I mean, I'll just return to my reckless youth and go buy another early DC chassis Integra. And then
we're Big Cottonwood Canyon is our racetrack.
if it becomes a toll road, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pay.
I'll pay.
Gladly.
And then freaking bikers everywhere. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
Are they going to make Big Cottonwood Canyon a toll road?
Big and little.
Big
Really?
little.
Talking
Yeah.
about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll
To,
pay.
Mentioned it
alleviate-
briefly last week.
Yeah, to alleviate all the traffic and the congestion.
That's
They
awesome.
want to try to force people to either carpool up there or ride the bus.
Gross. It'd be awesome if they just, maybe stop the sheriff patrols and then, during X amount of time, this hour and this hour,
Well,
boom, all the sweetest cars in Utah are bombing up the canyon at that
hey,
time. That'd be awesome.
Well, I mean, there are.
Anyways.
Well, I think it would be one of those things where, especially, little is the one to run, because that's, Big falls under Cottonwood Heights, and that is a city with a police force that has nothing better to do.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Don't they have a riot tank?
No.
Yeah, probably.
For real? Wow,
Yeah.
they are bored.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that there is a federal law where municipalities, after a certain amount of time, can buy used military gear.
Well, and it's government, so
Yeah.
if you got it, spend it.
yeah,
Because if you don't spend it, you don't get it again.
yeah. So that's why you have some of these weird municipalities with borderline fucking tanks. And,
Yeah.
an arsenal that you could take over a large chunk of the West Coast with.
Yes.
It's fucking insanity, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, hey, maybe when New California becomes a thing, there'll be some more racetracks there.
just laser off
Maybe so.
California into the sea.
Yeah, there you go.
I
But
propose we build the wall along the California-Nevada border.
There it is.
yeah, there we go. No, Little Cottonwood's the one to run because that's sandy /
Sheriffs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they're sheriff has enough to do. Sandy
Yeah.
doesn't care.
No.
That's
That's a fun road, too. I forget how fun Little Cottonwood is.
It's a great, and they
Once you
repaved
get
it.
up there,
Yeah, and they
that
repaved
first
it.
stretch is pretty straight. But yeah.
It is, but
Right.
then once you get up there, they repaved the whole damn thing.
Oh, it
So
is.
nice.
Fresh. Oh.
Yeah.
And there's no snow, so there's not going to be hardly any degradation this year.
Well, this weekend we're finally going to get it.
Yeah. We're going to have snow into June probably now.
But, yep.
Hey, I remember 20 years ago, I shoveled my driveway on 4th of July.
Goo. Wrong.
I remember every Halloween you were walking around in snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have your costume under your coat. It's like, why even?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hated that.
Oh, yeah.
Utah.
What are you? I'm a snowman.
Yay. What are you? Cold. Give me some fucking candy.
What are you? He
What a-
can't speak.
What a
He's-
lovely. Yes, his tongue is frozen.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, so there we go.
Well,
Yeah, that's pretty much everything and then some other stuff.
That's
but
it.
now, the big part.
oh.
We're picking a winner.
Oh.
Come back to me, computer. There we go.
There it
Hey.
Huzzah. And we're still recording. Bitchin'.
Yay.
Yep. Okay, so we have our 4 winners.
Yes, we do.
Yes. Who are at some point going to get their stuff. See that giant Amazon box that says Hot Wheels?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got stuff in it.
It's
Yeah,
got
I gotta
good
go
stuff in it.
I got to go up there. I've segregated
Oh.
out my Hot Wheels.
There's a
There.
lot of Hot Wheels in there.
Plastic tub in there. Those are the ones that I'm keeping.
Keepers.
Along with the other loose ones that are around the office and in my bedroom. But
Right.
that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so we have Matt Barker,
Ooh.
the Mad Volkswagen Lord of the North.
Yes.
We have Brandon Kuhn, Air Cool Daddy.
Yes. Long-time listener.
We have Tygan J. Ryder, the actor.
Who I offended one time, but yes.
And we have Isaiah Garza. His car don't leak.
It don't leak.
It don't leak.
Is that the Del Sol guy?
No.
No.
No, he's got a 240SX.
Yeah, he's
There
got
it
a
is.
240SX, and it doesn't leak.
Ah.
So,
Probably because it's empty.
Oh.
savagery.
Jokes.
All right. So, I have, yet again, fired up the random number generator.
Yes.
Because I do not have a 1d8. We cannot roll.
I mean, even if I were to roll initiative, I'd get a 1.
Botch.
I'm invading your keep. I'm sorry. Just keep. I don't.
Magic missile.
Ah!
I'm using magic missile to attack the darkness.
There it is.
Uh,
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Anyway, let me do this real quick. Write down whose number is going to be which.
Yes, assign a number to
Oh, boy.
each. The suspense grows
It really does.
as we handwrite the numbers.
So, in addition to winning a grab bag full of stuff, including T-shirts, posters, Hot Wheels, stickers. It's not like Cam stuff because I don't have Cam T-shirts or stickers right now.
That's okay.
SEMA stickers. We're like stickers that add horsepower.
There are autographed posters in there from dudes like.
Yeah.
I think there's a Ken. No, we gave away the Ken Block poster, but
Yeah,
there's an old Von Gittin poster.
Yeah, signed.
From back in the Falcon days.
There you go.
Yeah. So.
With a signature, an autograph.
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff in there.
I want to win it, but I can't.
No, you can't.
So I'm just going to slowly steal bits of it.
Right.
Yes.
I'm right there with you.
Yep.
It's called embezzlement. It's great. Give it a try.
Alrighty.
I love E36s.
We have it established.
Yes.
The winner of this, one of those four, will join us
Is.
on an upcoming episode.
Yes.
Join us on the couch.
Yeah.
To record.
Enjoy at least some pizza. If they are not of age, then they will not have some beer because, goddamn it, I'm not getting another contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
We will bring
Another.
root beer.
Skateboarding is a wonderful thing.
Root of beer.
Yep. So,
I'll bring a bunch of root beer.
Yeah, they make
There
some
we
good
go.
stuff.
I'll
Yeah.
get some with that drought style head.
Yeah, Wasatch makes
Oh,
a good Brigham's
man.
brew.
Yeah.
Brigham Young brew.
Yeah.
Anyways.
the winner,
'Kay.
Oh.
randomly generated.
Here it is.
Wow.
The man who's trying to sell me a dad van,
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Mr. Clean himself, Tygan J. Ryder.
Dagon.
Hey.
Hey. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations.
Winner, chicken dinner.
That was randomly generated. That's just how that one's working. I didn't.
So now we got to figure out how to get him from California.
Oh.
So
Or we go to him.
we could.
Yes,
we could
we
also see Steady Broke headquarters.
Yes, we could.
but
And
we're
record
not.
with
So
Tommy.
we're not gonna have to.
Oh.
So while I am friends with 3 of the 4, full disclosure here, I have been friends with Brandon for ages. Facebook friends with Matt Barker for
Right.
ages.
Yes.
The drummer from Blink-182.
Friends with Tygan for ages. We actually featured his 260.
His 260Z is 2 plus 2. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, way back in the day.
Yeah. So, but I mean, and Isaiah, I think I've seen you at a drift event. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. I don't know you from a hole in the ground. So
Yeah.
next time at a drift event, go up to everybody you see with the camera and say, "Hey,"
Hey.
Pretty much. Make friends. He knows who I am.
Well, there we go.
So.
So wait, is he coming to Utah soon-ish? Or what's
Tygan's
this?
actually in town for the next couple of weeks.
Hey.
Yes.
So we need to get him on here next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, next week or the week after, one of the two.
Perfect.
But yeah, he was, he really wanted to win, so here he is.
There it is. It happened.
Yep.
Good job,
So,
Tygan.
Yeah, congratulations, Tygan. Congratulations, everybody else, for winning a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah, cool stuff.
This is going to happen again, I know, with the rate that we accumulate stuff.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, this is probably going to be a yearly kind of beginning of the year thing where we give shit away that we've
Okay.
gotten at SEMA. So,
Very good.
If you want to be the SEMA Pack Mule intern,
yeah.
Hey.
mailbag at camautomag.com.
Yeah, free. Well, not free, but entrance into SEMA.
I mean, listen,
Well, it is free for media.
it's free for media, but a lot of this other stuff for listen, we are young, we are a small organization.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Like
we're bootstrapped is the word I would use.
we're trying.
Yeah.
We're trying to scratch out a little.
He's trying.
Yeah, we're
You know?
we're bootstrapping it.
So like we split the cost as best we can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is why I'm coming this year.
Good. Gonna go with another Airbnb because
Yeah.
fucking
That was
sweet.
amazing.
Hopefully we can get that same house again.
Oh,
Did it
that
have
would
a
be great.
pool? I need a pool.
Didn't have a pool.
We're getting
Did
one
not
with
have
a pool.
No, you could bring your own inflatable one.
No, we're
because
getting one
that
with a
house
pool.
was dank.
I mean,
Pool.
we'll see about getting one with a pool.
Pool.
Because I mean, that one was
Pool.
God. That was like what, 200 and some odd bucks a pop for that week.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
it was totally worth it.
Cheap.
Yeah,
That's the way to do it.
yeah.
That's how we're
Airbnb.
doing Big SoCal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Airbnb, honestly, like,
Well, VRBO. We're going off VRBO. But yeah, same thing.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
perfect, though.
Okay.
So there we go.
Well,
Yeah, so-
congratulations. We're excited to hear your stories.
yeah. Rub that melon of yours.
I just want to give him a hug.
And he's of age, so he can enjoy our...
Yes, he's Yes,
He
The full
can
experience.
imbibe if so desired.
Yes,
Yep.
the full experience.
Yep. So,
Excellence.
speaking of imbibing,
Yes.
take a sip.
There it is.
Fucking wonderful.
Dog leg.
I love how everybody gets punked out on the dog leg in those
Yeah.
cars. How many times has that car gone backwards?
I
I
just want to drive Dan's Kazi just to have a video where it's just that.
I mean,
He'll
Dan, I
let
know
us.
you're listening.
We know
Mr.
you're listening.
Shalansky.
You're probably listening at 2 a.m. with 2 babies on your wing.
With twins.
Yeah.
Dear God. Shout out to Dan.
He's a hero.
Super shout out to Dan.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the picture of
Yeah.
him and the
Yeah.
babies out cold?
Wifey got him up.
I love that
got us-
shot.
all
That is
three
real.
Of them are just
That is real.
Oh, I'm sure of
I'll
it.
never know the level of twins, but having had one, well,
Yeah.
no, two, but
Well,
not at the same time.
How
That's
many-
real. That fatigue is real.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure
dude,
of it.
it's not.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Anyways,
Definitely hope to do some racing in the FX32 this year.
it's
Yeah.
happening. Chump
I'm,
car.
I'm planning on it.
Yeah,
So.
like we're gonna try to go do more. Like I think I said this last time. We're gonna try to go do some more traveling, do some more fun stuff. See
Yeah.
some of our friends out of state.
yes.
Hit up a Global Time Attack so we can see, Snell Performance Sally, Salty Sally,
Yes.
meet Marcus.
Yeah.
I can't promise that I won't pick him up.
Oh, he's adorable.
He's adorably sized.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna try not to pick him up, but
right.
I'm gonna pick him up.
Yeah.
That's just how it's gonna be.
So if you're Marcus, get your restraining order and
So-
send it to Cambag Mel Autobog. Sorry,
blame your girlfriend.
I'm just kidding.
Blame Sally.
Pretty much.
Yeah. We're gonna try to go to some more out-of-state drift events.
Yeah.
Try to just go do to all sorts of fun stuff.
Well, and I'm hitting all the Euro shows here locally. So,
Yeah.
well, by locally, I mean from Washington to California and Utah.
Gotcha.
Maybe one in Colorado if this, well, not if, I'm buying a Mark II. So there's a show that's replaced Dubs Along the Rockies. You guys remember that? It used to be a really decent show.
Yeah.
And I think, rumor has it, that's long dead, but there's a new show that's going on that way now.
Is that
so,
right?
Yeah, and then there's
Well, now that I've got a big boy camera,
Yeah.
I intend to start taking big
and then
boy
there's the
pictures.
Idaho
there we go.
dudes who always try to get us to come up to whatever shows up there. It's kind of like ISS in Idaho. or
yeah,
something.
Import Revolution.
yes.
Yeah, that's it.
208.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is
those
a
two.
decent show.
It's
Looked
a
like
good
it
show.
looked like it was decent.
I mean, we can go. up
Idaho's
there and hang
fun. I like Idaho.
I mean, Idaho's definitely the Wild West. I'm down with it.
We can
Yeah.
go up there and probably hang out with Rhett and the Power Needy guys.
There you
Hey,
go.
yeah.
So yeah, there's going to be a lot. This is my year of the car. Last year, I've said this before, but birthing a child.
Yeah, last year was also supposed to be my year where I go do more stuff.
Yeah.
But,
But it's this year.
I've never decided to set myself up for disappointment, so I
Oh.
kept my standards insanely low.
Yes.
I mean,
Dave's
listen,
the smart one here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew that I was going to fail at this, so I just decided to let it happen.
just remember, kids, keep your expectations low, and you'll never taste failure.
Yep. Shoot for that RX-8.
That's it.
Damn.
Yeah. Boo. Shots fired.
You know what? Shoot for the one that needs plugs.
Ugh. Which
Or-
is all
or
of
an
them.
Apex seal.
Also all of them. At 40,000 miles. Anyways, enjoy that car, dear leader. It's going to be great. I'm so happy for you.
God. Well, he is just looking.
I know. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to talk him out of it.
I'm gonna be eating
Horrible.
a fuck ton of crow when I get something reliable and fun.
Horrible car. Anyways, all right.
You know I'm going to talk shit on anything you buy. Right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I expect nothing less.
standard procedure, really.
All
is
right.
what they-
Okay.
I expect nothing less.
Yeah.
Good.
And then I will remind you,
And you know that we're going to have like
you bought a dumb BMW,
I did.
and you have a scrapyard.
I'm about to buy another
the
Volkswagen.
fuck is wrong with that?
No, you literally have a scrapyard. You could open up Dave's yard.
Between my Asian Mike and myself, we've got a healthy.
You're pushing
collection
like
of vehicles.
40 cars.
I think so.
Sheesh.
Actually.
That is a yard. That is literally that's like Dave's pick and pull.
Yeah.
Dave and
Although
Asian
nobody
Mike's.
wants to buy anything I have.
Oh,
I've tried putting that stuff for sale, and nobody wants it.
well, that's the reason why you put it out for sale. But if it's in a yard, someone's going to find that what you think is trash. Well, you don't think it's trash. I know this, but
Oh,
they're going to
God.
find that treasure. Anyways, you can't sell anything here.
Real quick behind the curtain here.
Yeah.
So Gavin, it was his birthday. That's
Yes.
why we're recording on Wednesday and not a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right.
We have a cake.
Yes.
Brandon bought him a present,
I brought a present wrapped in the bag it came in.
but Gavin asked if it would be okay if he were late to this recording
He
because
said he wanted to show up at 8.
Yeah.
well, it's because he had a paid shoot up in Park City,
Right.
and now it is 8:36,
8:36.
and he is about to leave Park City.
Well, Dave and I are about to leave here.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna take a slice of cake to go.
Oh yeah, that's right.
fine.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna have some cake in your honor, Gavin.
Yeah.
Even though you aren't here to enjoy it.
But he was,
That's okay.
in his defense, he was shooting a GT3. So
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I mean, that is kind of his
that's
thing.
pretty much
P-car doing P-car things.
Yeah, doing a super awesome P-car thing. So yeah, good for him. And happy birthday to that little guy.
Yeah. Merry Birthmas.
Merry Birthmas.
Yeah.
Happy day.
Yep. Happy
Anyways.
birthday, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll celebrate it next week.
Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's okay. I was late here, too, so I can't talk any
I was
shit.
on time.
Yep.
For once.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was on time last time too.
You were.
Yeah, but when was the last time you showed up?
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't make that joke when he's been here.
Yeah. That's also one of my New Year's resolutions. More consistency
There we
Good.
go.
with the CAMcast.
Yeah.
Good. Because we miss you, Dad.
Because I
and
miss
we
you
love
guys.
We
miss
miss
you
you.
guys.
I
love you guys.
Also as a community outreach thing, since me and Brandon have Gran Turismo 4, and we always kind of, or not 4, Sport.
Sport.
GT
Well,
Sport.
Well, I also have 4. Do you
Yeah,
have 4?
Me too.
I
Yeah.
have 4.
Let's fire up the PS2. I think that's
I have-
PS2 land
I
there.
have-
It's
I have
I have Gran
I got-
Turismo
I have
1.
I got 3 and
Prologue,
4.
I have
yeah.
everything.
Wow.
Let's do that's that's Prologue's 3.
Well,
PS3.
I mean, yeah, we may break that out at some other thing down the road.
Right.
But
Actually, I have GT6.
yeah, that's a PS3 as well. Yeah.
I have GT6.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
anyway, so
That's the last one.
Yeah.
what we have done is what I have done with the help of Brandon
Yes.
before we recorded. We fired up GT Sport. With that recent update, they released some of the classic cars like the R32, the R34, the FD,
F40.
Suzuki Swift.
Oh!
Classic.
Yeah. Which, now that I say that, I think what we have done might have been the wrong choice.
Yes. No, I like where we went
Well,
with it.
so-
Where you went with it.
Yeah.
So
So
why haven't you even considered a Suzuki Swift as a daily driver?
Yeah, or a Kazashi. You
No.
son of a bitch. Why
No.
not a Kazashi?
No.
All-wheel
because
drive.
we never
Because
Awesome.
the maintenance on those cars. Do you know where the oil filter is on a Suzuki Kazashi,
It's
Dad?
probably in the gas tank.
we've talked. I think we've talked about this. And
All right.
Did we ever get the Swift? I don't think we ever got the Swift.
Not the
Well, I
new.
guess it
not
depends
the new.
what model or what year range
think-
Swift.
Well, we'll
Anyways.
split these hairs later.
yeah, yeah. Anyways.
So, what we have done in Top Gear and Grand Tour fashion is we have developed a vehicle
yes.
for guests and the staff to take around, and we're going to post lap times. We're going to pick a track, and we're going to post lap times. And the car we have chosen and the livery we have sort of made in our ham-fisted manner,
Yes.
Yes.
it is an R32 GTR
Beautiful.
with a weird 7-Eleven-esque livery.
Green and
I mean, it's
gold or whatever
it's
colors.
green and orange.
Green
and
and
it's got a
orange,
7
yeah.
and it's got an 11.
Yep.
And T37s.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Now, mind you, guys, when I school you in this, please keep in mind that I have never tried
well,
the new GT Sport.
Well-
I've never done it.
Well, to be fair, I took the car out on a horse thief mile,
Horse thief.
and I instantly drove into the pits.
Yeah.
Because that final turn,
Well, we did it
wants to-
reverse too. It was reverse horse
Oh,
thief.
Yeah.
So you went right into the
Uh-huh.
the pits.
Yeah, so that was fun. So that just kind of,
Yeah.
but yeah, I ended up setting what I thought was a pretty decent lap, and then Pizza Dad proceeded to dust me.
By just about 6 or 7 seconds.
You know,
Nothing crazy.
yeah.
So yeah.
So
If it- you know,
but yeah, so it's an
I know, dude.
Yeah,
the
so-
Daytona. It's such a beautiful car.
and that color too.
Oh, it's
right?
perfect.
Now we've moved on to the
The
Top
Ferrari
Gear,
Daytona,
Top
Ferrari
Gear, top
365.
40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going from freaking Monaco or Italy to Monaco.
Something. Yeah.
Man.
Saint-Tropez.
Yeah,
That's right.
The noise that
Oh,
car
yeah.
makes, the look of that car.
Yeah.
Just the whole aura of that. That is what I wished Ferrari stayed with.
Yeah. Designed and built in a few weeks, nonetheless.
That is my all-time favorite Italian car.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, I like the new Ferraris. That is the Ferrari.
No.
No, yeah. You got to if you're a Ferrari fan like me,
Well,
you
I
have to have a classic Ferrari.
I mean, I don't like a lot of the new like supercar, hypercar stuff. I don't like Lamborghinis
Right.
and Ferraris
Right.
and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I love that car.
Yeah, 365 Daytona is just badass. For me, It's the 250 GT California short wheelbase Spider, as featured in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is really a Datsun. I think is what they used for that car.
Probably.
I can't remember the kit, but I think it was a 240Z.
Sounds about right.
That is my all-time. That or a Lusso. I'm a huge fan of the 250 GT Lusso, the more luxurious, older Ferrari.
No.
Anyways, we can talk Ferraris forever.
Yeah, we could.
But
go down that.
Congratulations, Tegan.
Congratulations, Tegan. In a future post, you will see our lap times and what track we choose.
And so you can participate, and then we'll do it online because we could race each other online.
Okay.
I still got to do the.
Oh, you got to do the thing?
I got to do the licensing thing. So
Well, once you go, you have to go through the licensing, and then you have to go through licensing. Doesn't even get you. You have to go through like the challenges, and then halfway through the challenges, it opens up.
Oh, God damn it!
I'm almost done with all that. So
Yeah, well,
add me on. You'll see on my lap time. So I think you'll be impressed.
all right then.
All right.
Yeah, once we get all that sorted out, we'll also Joey's doing. He's big into GT sports, so we will make it happen. We will have some probably some gamer nights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until we nerds figure out, Assetto Corsa setup, so we can get out there with.
I'm still
other
shopping
nerds.
for a wheel.
I'm probably just gonna use like a controller of some sort.
I mean, you could do that.
Yeah,
I've used an Xbox controller
I probably
with relative decency.
Yeah, I'd use an Xbox
I'm
controller.
probably
or
gonna
PS4 or
go.
something.
Fanatec is where I'm.
Yeah, I'm
heading.
looking for a G29
Yeah, those are
or a
sweet.
G920.
Yeah.
I think it's whichever one works with the Xbox, because
Yeah.
I do have an Xbox One.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
I
yeah.
want to play Forza.
Yeah, the Xbox has more wheel options than the PS4.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
It does.
But I mean,
Anyways.
obviously, anything that works on the Xbox One will
Works
work
on
my
PC.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
But the nice thing is, a lot of these new wheels for the PS4 actually work with PC as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So
anyways,
yeah, no, there we have it, people. A long, rambly episode with
Wow.
gossip,
left shooting from the hip.
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
all sorts of craziness,
That's a
Yep.
and a contest winner.
Yes.
Congratulations, Tigan.
And a sponsor plug at
That we got at the top.
the correct part of the show. Anyways,
because without them, this would be difficult.
yeah.
Yes.
So again, super shout out to Tommy and Steady Broke.
Yep, Steady Broke Clothing, SteadyBrokeClothing.com. Use CAMauto15 at checkout for 15% off your entire order.
The entire order. Get a
The whole
hoodie.
one thing.
piece,
Get a shirt.
Not just yeah.
Get a couple
just-
shirts.
just
They-
get it.
They got
Get
some
awesome.
sick designs.
Yeah,
I mean,
follow them on all their social media. They're posting up some really awesome
and you're getting
pictures.
in early. They're going to explode. They're going to
gonna
get
get there.
big, and you'll be like, oh, yeah, I had that shirt 2 years ago. Where were you?
Yeah.
You'll be that cool.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's so 2018.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you're on that old stuff now.
Get
Okay,
ahead of the
cool.
curve,
God.
people. Buy it.
Yeah,
Anyways.
get on that.
Anyway.
Yes.
All right.
And while you're at it, follow us on all our social media.
At CAMautomag.
Yep. Head over to our YouTube page. We have a new driving experience video up there. Gavin in a Mark IV R32 Golf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great car.
And I'm going to have Bro Cab Adventures at the Utah Auto Expo done at some point.
It will be hilarious and awesome.
It's a lot of my doughy self wandering around. And I can already tell you that I know there are some mistakes in there already. So, all right, just
Fill the comments.
yeah, it's the internet. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notifications button on our YouTube page so you know when stuff's coming up. We're going to try to do a bit more video content this year. And, yeah, keep heading over to CAMautomag.com. We got, years worth of stuff to go through.
Very good.
Yeah.
And we'll get some more upcoming stuff, hopefully from these two dudes that I'm in the room with.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
I'm going to write down their cam login stuff and give it to
Hey.
'em.
Oh, I have a login?
Yeah.
Sweet. Control, Alt, Delete. All the things. Just
Oh,
kidding. No,
no,
I won't
no.
do that. No.
No,
So-
I still need to. I need to turn all my angry notes on my phone into an actual
Yeah, that's a great
strongly worded.
Yeah.
That's a series. That's not a post. That's a
Uncle
series of
Radical's
posts.
incoherent ramblings.
Uncle Radical's shit list
I
of
think
shit.
we were just gonna call it Doctor's Orders or something stupid.
Oh, there you go.
Whatever, we'll figure it
That's
out.
a good name. I
Really
like
doesn't
that.
matter.
It really doesn't matter. You're going to love it.
Professor
Yeah.
time with the professor. Redundancy.
Get schooled.
Damn.
Anyways.
All right, folks. Until next week, I have been Mike.
I've been the professor.
I've been your pizza dad.
Oh,
Sure.
Okay.
Creepy. Love it.
I've been a
Moving on.
B7 Avant. Anyways.
yes.
All right. Well, good night, everybody.
Good night,
Thank
folks.
you for
Yeah,
listening.
thank you.
And we will catch you next time.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, there's no way in hell we're staying for another
Hey, did you guys know
45 minutes.
I'm honestly surprised neither of you pitched me like an S4.
No, those are shit.
Why?
They're the worst car ever made.
Oh my